as per usual. We will be chatting as per usual. We will be doing all of the things. When is the next update? My game is broken. I don't know. I don't work there. It's not my job to know when the game is being updated. I literally play this game 3 times a week. So I can't help you. It's not my job. If you have a problem, you yell at someone else. I play this game every time I stream. That's it. Right. West Coast have still picked me up against the Swannies. So, welcome. No, wait, this won't be an intro, will it? This won't be an intro because this will be... this won't be an intro because the first game is the Derby. Right. Also, did everyone like the stats overlay I did in the last video? I thought that was very, very nice from me, actually. Took me a long time, but I got it done. G'day, Dalton. Stats overlays have been nice. It's been a pain in the ass because just to keep track of everything, I'll be honest. Sometimes it's tricky. What happens with this game? It's like it sometimes decides it's about to take off into hyperspace when it's doing that. The overlay really added to the viewing experience. That is the most bot comment ever, Sammy. Like, I'm sorry, but I love it. But it's just so funny, man. It's like, yes, I really did enjoy the experience. Sorry, I appreciate you being here. I love your work. I love your work. Anyway, let's crack in. West Coast, Sydney. I don't think we have won a game at the AFL level at the Eagles. So hopefully we can finally do that. Also, hello YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube and you want to chat to me, feel free to head over to Twitch. There is a link in the description for that. Otherwise, YouTube is just a viewing only experience. That is all. I'll be the last one laughing when Richmond fire you at the end of the season. Joke's on you. I'm pretty sure you can't get fired in this game. Because none of it makes any sense. Am I going to start in the ruck again? That's the real question for everyone to wonder. To ponder, to wonder. G'day, Richard. Also, at footy training, last week and the week before, I was getting Dino. Whereas now that everyone has seen Twisty 3 on the team sheet and then I have played as Twisty, I only get Twisty at training now. So I have been officially rebranded by my teammates from a human to an anonymous username on the internet, just in case anyone is wondering for that fact. Anyway, I'm starting on the bench. That's interesting. XX surname is starting in the ruck. That's rogue. That's not a real player. Or maybe that's because it's me and I'm on the bench. Never mind. Where am I on the... I'm nowhere to be seen. I need to change the camera as well because that's what we're going to be doing. Which will be end close. Skip me, boy. Confirmed everyone that calls Twisty Dean or Dino will be banned. No. No. Did I see the West Coast WA Day special kit? I have not. Come on. Why? It's a freak. All right, I'm on the ground, apparently. It says interchange complete. I'm on the ground. Where am I? Oh, I'm in the forward line. It still says skip pending. I'm on my own. There's no one near me. They have sagged off completely. Got no opponent. This is almost like how I was playing on the weekend. Yes. 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 Yes, sir. Yes. Yes. Oh, come on. Give it to me now. Why don't you actually lead away? So when I handball you, you're into space. Oh, I've been bumped. Been bumped off the ball by Callum Mills. Oh, and I bumped him back. It's Twisty on the birth certificate. That should be an intercept from the Western Eagles of the coast. Yes, Hunt. Who are you kicking to? Oh, that is so bad, man. That is so bad. Papley's got it. Malachi Champion's done a hammy. That's almost a free kick. Callum Mills has it. He just goes with a little Dribble it to the boundary. There's nobody there. It should have been given insufficient intent, but the umpire doesn't pay that. And now we're going to skip it, but I am on the field, so I don't know why you're skipping it. Regardless. Yeah, back. I feel like this ball teleported to the other wing. Does anyone else feel that? Unless they put me on the back line. Harley's got it. No, that's not Harley. That's Hunt. Harley was in and around that area. Harley, yes. His kick smothered. Papley picked it up. Tim Kelly gets a handball away. And now the Eagles give me the hands. Oh, I've been taking it a tackle, but we get it off to Kelly, who can send it forward. No one takes the mark. And Blakey, the lizard, just gives a backwards handball. Not sure that was a good idea. Flying Ryan scores. There's the opener. Geez, there was a lot going on in there. There's sometimes a lot happening when the AI has full control. I would not want them to have any sort of full control in any event. But Flying Ryan gets us up to a flyer, which is nice. It's a nice tackle. Do it again. Rowbottom got a 5-metre kick to Ericsson, which was paid. They send it forward, and McDonald of the Logan variety, not the Ronald variety, has taken the mark. Am I going to leave after this season? It will be interesting to see if I receive any trade offers. If anyone gives me a contract offer. Surely somewhere else says, come on, get out of there. Although, if Harley Reid stays, there's incentive to stay. There is. But we will see what unfolds as the season progresses. That's a nice kick towards me, but Roberts gets ahead. Come on, play on. Play on, you silly goose. Oh, he has. Gone with a short ball. That's McDonald. Not the Logan variety. Who's that? Warner. Is Warner number 1? I'm so lost with Sydney players sometimes. G'day, Techno. I'm doing well. How are you? Just trying to lead on the week. That's not really my football to get. McInerney takes the grab. And that is all square at quarter time. What is happening? Does anyone know what happened in that term? I really don't. As a man from Sydney, I'm going for the Swans in this game. That is so acceptable. That is so acceptable. Who's on me here? James Jordan? Right. Oh my God, who was that? Can we just see what happened here? Who is this? Number 31, Luca Grego. Just puts in some sort of diving effort, gets nowhere near anyone. Righto. Anyway, it's McGovern who won the free kick. Sends the lead in my direction. It's on my head, and we almost take the mark over Warner. Then Blakey's got it, put a little tackle on him. Wasn't good enough to affect the disposal. And the Swans work it out of defence. Rowbottom back to Ericsson. To Jordan. Sends it forward. Mark not taken by Haywood. Jinby got the fist on. Then he went to put the tackle on. And the ball was inside 50 to Amati. So the Swannies can kick another. Which he can't. He's hit the post. It's a typical Joel Amati kick. I don't know why I'm in the back line here. Yeah, if you're going to give it to me short. What is that decision-making ability? One thing I like about Korea is that it confirms the in-game Eagles to list Petruccelli at the end of the year. Since you have taken over his number 21, something I'm almost sure they will be doing IRL at the end of the season. Oh, true. I want the number 29. I was actually number 43 on the weekend. That's my kit number. 43. Speaking of 40s, there's 42. That's not a great kick, but the one-handed mark is taken by Yo. Now Reed's got it. We've got numbers on the wing here. You've got the short option and the long option is me. Can hand it off to Tim Kelly, who can run inside 50. Instead, he gives it off to me, who from outside the paint is run down from the Paps himself. That's not a great kick. That's just a blast kick. Oh, probably could have been 50. Yeah, give us a little option here. Give us a little option. I'm in the hole. I'm in the hole. I would have been in the hole, but you've kicked the goal anyway. That's okay. Who is that? Archer Reed. Yes, the Reeds. Cheer, cheer the read and the read. Okay, that's it. Not a downfield free. Here's Harley. Goes short. Jeez, I really do have some significant pace. Yes, yes, yes. Look at me. Great kick. Oh, intercepted by Haywood. Got across. Maybe my positioning needs to be improved. That's not a mark. There was no whistle blown. Yeah, I'm here. With 30 other players. I was here. And again, your kick is terrible. Good mark. Good tackle. Harley, roll it up. We've got just under 5 minutes, or just over 5 minutes to go in the quarter. See who's able to win the ball. And move it forward. There's McDonald. Goes backwards. Who is that player in the 18? Is it... I feel like I know who it is. This guy. I thought it was Jace Burgoyne. I was wondering... Where is the stats in the corner? I do that all in the edit. That doesn't happen in the game. I have to do that all in the edit. I manually do it. Anyway, Burgoyne, big get for the Weagles. Warner. Adams. Yes! Yo, you've got me. You've got me. You've got me, boys. Why on earth is my player so stupid sometimes? Like, I wanted to lead at the ball then. Anyway, I gave away 50 because I was just frustrated. I'm at the footy. I try to. I press the stick to move in that direction and the game says, no. Anyway, the Swans go forward again, but it is the Weagles. Take the intercepting grab. Gee, that's not good. Yes, I will be doing management mode later. Just got to get into it. Your leading is average. The problem is, Toby, as soon as they kick the ball, the game locks you into a position and you can't actually move. It's like based off your stats as to how smart you are. Which kind of sucks because it's like, well, if I'm... Like right here, this is a good lead. Ran out of gas in the tank. Oh, I probably could have kicked the goal myself. Anyway, I handed it off. It'll be a goal assist. There's the first goal of the second half. Don't mind that. Don't mind that at all. Haywood. Adams. McDonald. 45 closing. Just offline. Massive goal assist there. Alright, I could get on the end of this. Again, the ball just not in... not to my advantage. Short kicking option does hit me up here. Maybe not the smartest handball because there was a lot of pressure there in the middle of the ground. The Swans look to go forward yet again. That's a little hack kick out of it. Yes. Jinby. Draw the man. Yes, beautifully done. And the kick inside 50, I think, was pathetic. Roberts takes the mark, and the Swans want to go through the corridor. It's a dangerous kick because there are players everywhere coming off the back of it for the Eagles. We're not going to win the football here. Eriksson from outside 50. It's a long-range kick. It's hit the post. Gee, it's a bit hectic. There's a fair bit going on. I don't understand that kick back into the corridor. Now cut in. Yep, good. It's number 22. Oh, why did you change your position? Blakey cuts it off. That was definitely not where I aimed. Pretty sure everyone saw that that wasn't where I aimed. Yeah, give me the hands. Okay, that's fine. Or is it? Are they going to do something silly here that we can cut off? Oh, he's... Get a contest. I'm trying to stay out of the protected zone. Mills, drop the mark. He'll get the football, though. Turn and send it forward. Mac Andrew playing for the Swans. What a huge trade for them. He sends it inside 50. Warner has it. They don't have Heaney. Maybe he got traded in some of these shenanigans here. As the Eagles go forward again. I've got the footy. Who wants to? Come at me. I've missed. Well and truly across the face. Out on the full. Oh, that's almost holding the pill. Good tackle. McInerney goes into the middle of the ground. Finds Green. Not sure which Green. Definitely not Toby. That handball's gone straight to me. I've gone with a looping handball and ended up with Haywood, who wants to get rid of it. He does. Finds McDonald. Maybe this is Connor McDonald. Former Hawk. Rowbottom. In the Warner direction. He's taken down the tackle. Rowbottom got it again. Got a handball forward. McDonald yet again. Now Jordan. No, it's not. It's Duggan, I think, for the Eagles. And they send it up towards me. Give me the handball. Oh, got a little trickle out there to Flying Ryan. Mac Andrew picked it up. He sent it forward. And this is a very lackluster sort of a game at the moment. Hamling. Up towards Ericsson. Siren beats them all. It's Mac's brother. Is it Mac's brother? Riak Andrew. There you go. That makes more sense than what I said. I didn't know there was another Andrew. Apologies for that. What's happening in this game? Nothing's happening in this game. We're down by 3. Like, we actually just need... I don't think we're doing anything of impact. This could arguably be one of the worst games of football you've ever seen. 3 goals apiece at three-quarter time. Can we do something special in this final term and win the game for the West Coast Eagles, who have yet to win a game under my time at the club? That's a nice kick to Yo. Yo, give it to me. Yes. Nice. There was a lot of people there. Headed in my general direction. This will be an interesting sort of possession. Gonna have to kick from just inside the paint. Chad Warner on the mark. Starts right. It's going to stay right. And will be offline. 3-1-19, 3-3-21. Riley Bice. Oh, dangerous kick. And I've cut it off again. And I'll have another opportunity from a slightly more difficult position. Similar sort of a distance. I feel like this is going to be hanging out to the right yet again. Just based on my timing of things. But it'll draw us a point closer regardless. Once again, starts right, stays right. Leaning back on it, we are within a point. Oh, and again. All right. Can we have our third crack at this? We've kicked 2 behinds from 2 shots at goal. I wonder if this one will be right again and tie the scores, or will it be able to put us in front? The third time is still to the right. I've kicked 3 behinds this quarter and the margin is all square. Ryan, he's got it and he doesn't make a mistake. That's exactly what we needed. The chat says we're not beating the choking allegations. But Flying Ryan is able to confirm the 9-point play. All part of the plan. Anyway, we lead it by 6. Could have been game over had we actually done a bit more there. McInerney on the wing. Burgoyne wraps him up. That's got to be a free kick. If I can lead at him here, he'll find me. He will, in fact, find me. I'll be able to have a bounce here. Cut inboard, and with a drilling ball, turn it over. It's not the plan that we had set in motion. I'm actually leading into a nice position. 45 out directly in front. 3 behinds in the quarter. We're due to kick one, to put one through the big sticks. Everything has been hung out to the right. This to make it a 2-goal margin. Starts right, and he bends it. And this time he bends it through. The Chiz signals the goal. It's our first for the day. And the Eagles might have just about done it. That's a huge kick. Sometimes you're not going to have your best day, but we've had a pretty impactful final quarter here. McGovern's got it. He goes out wide. And then through the corridor, dangerous kick. He's marked. McGovern. Oh, I'm out. I'm a long way out, though. But if I take my full 30 here as 6 blokes lead at me because they're like, there's no way you have the distance, I'm going to have a ping here. If I take my entire shot clock, even a point is a handy point. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The torp? I didn't go the torp. We'll see if we've got the leg. I don't think so. From inside the centre square, it's high. Has it got the carry? Yeah. Oh, no, it doesn't. Score review, please. From inside the centre square. Fuck. I can't believe it. How close did it get? Right on the goal line. Oh, hang on. If you're looking through the goal line technology angle of this, review complete. Looking at these angles, we can see the ball was touched before crossing the back of the goal line. Decision on the scoreboard. It was a close shout, but not to be. I'm cutting this off. That's mine. That's mine. Geez, I've had an impactful final quarter. I've had a very impactful final quarter here. And I reckon I'll have 1 goal for to my name if this doesn't go out of bounds on the full. We successfully ran down the clock. I kicked 1 goal for in the last quarter. And we win by 14 points. It's a pretty good result. In fact, 1 goal 5 if you count the touched. And I think that's our first win as an Eagles side. What was did it give me a 1-4 it gave me in the end? Not the 1-5. Yes, the West Coast. City didn't score after the halftime break. A goal, that is. They kicked 2 behinds in the second half. West Coast 3 goals, 5. Gee, we could have won by a little bit more had I been a bit more accurate, but that's the first time we've won in West Coast colours. I don't think there's going to be a cutscene where I'm in the middle of the circle, but we will sing the song regardless. Where am I? There I am. Look, it's me. Tiny. Teeny, tiny, Dean. The West Coast Eagles. Woo! And we're here. Yes, the West Coast. That's a good result for us. There's Jace Burgoyne, Wiggles recruit. Stitch up between the ruckman and Gov. Joke's on you. That's a small forward. 17 touches, 1 goal 4. Led all comers on the ground. Could have done a bit more with the ball, but certainly a pretty good performance that I am more than happy with at the end of the day. We have 1 point to allocate into things. What should we allocate it into? Sprinting? Resilience? The player's ability to hold off attempts to tackle or push out of position. I don't think I need the stamina. I either think acceleration or fending. Maybe fending, because we've already got 4 stars of acceleration. But that's a good start. We got to win. I'm actually leading the competition for marks. 33 marks. Huge. Score more than 4 points in a match. Well, I just did that. Just scored 4 behind. Next. Bro just wants to be Harley. Excuse me. Everyone just wants to be a Dusty. Thank you very much. Where are the Eagles sitting on the ladder at the moment? Let's take a look. They are in 15th. Just took down the Swans, who were sitting in 4th. That was just their 3rd loss of the year. We're going to come up here against the GWS Giants, who are 2 games ahead of us, and that's exactly how far away we are from the top 8 positioning. 7 messages here. Once again, we have been selected. Dom Sheed is back for the Eagles as well. That's good news. This is going to be played at Monica Oval. What sort of uniforms do we want? We'll go Clash. Why not? We'll go Clash. Miracle run incoming. You never know. Hey, if I play well enough and I kick straight enough, we might be a chance. Is Dom Sheed back? Really good news. You'd know more than me. Where the big birds, kings of the big. Yeah, is this? Oh, this is in Canberra. So the Giants have won the toss. It is Tom Green, their captain. Tom Green, Canberra man himself, the Tom Green fan club. Surely that's featuring in this game. Here in Canberra, nice lighting for this twilight sort of a fixture. But there are lights on at the moment in the nation's capital. And for the first time, we're actually starting forward rather than starting in the centre bounce. That's an inside 50. Doesn't quite go my way. I might win the football here, get the handball out, and we should be able to finish with the first. That's a goal assist to me. What a start for the Eagles. Huge. Get around him, Job Shanahan. Big key forward that I think was taken in the draft of the year before. Was it 2024 draft? Shanahan was drafted. Harley Reid, another clearance. The Eagles go forward yet again. Sam Taylor, though, with the intercept. Oh, the rundown chase was almost on. As the Eagles repel... the Giants repel the attack. That's Josh Kelly on the wing. Gets it up towards Jacob Ware. Where will he go? Where will he kick it? Kelly was up there, as is Darcy Jones. Quick snap, instant reply for the Giants. Another clearance going the Eagles' way, but it's Harry Himmelberg with the intercept. I think it was out wide to O. Oh, not a great handball. Ryan's got it, though. Can the Eagles get a nice little option here? Always goes over the top of everyone. That's a very selfish choice because we had numbers out and he said it was intercepted. Oh, can I get this? Oh, I wanted that. I wanted that free kick. In the end, it's Bo Allen who's going to have a crack. Bo Allen. I think he's kicked the goal. He has. Nice. Big 30 last year. Yeah, like, me and Damo was sitting next to this bloke on draft night who just kept saying Richmond need to draft this Shanahan guy. So I assume he's got a bit of ticker about him. It goes wide. Harley should be there. Instead, it's intercepted. Oh, and now they're under the pump, the Giants. That's Lockie Ash. Then Whitfield just handballed over his head. That's exactly what you would expect from him. Bit of play there. Toby Green was away. As was Tim Kelly to Harley Reid. Wants to go short in my general direction, but it's turned over to Josh Kelly. Back to Toby Green, back to Kelly. Sends it forward. The mark is taken by McGovern, who reports yesterday that Jeremy McGovern has potentially played his last game of footy, meeting with concussion specialists. Something like that. When am I getting drafted? Mate, I'm almost 30 years old. There's absolutely no chance. Who's on me? Lockie Ash. He's not leaving me alone, is he? Look at him. He's just Slap down. Callahan. Franks. Back to Callahan. Handball to Thomas. Handball to Tom Green. Now Madden, and now the Eagles can repel. That's in the middle of the ground. Handball backwards. And now wide. As they're still looking to send this forward. Darcy Jones. Helmet on and all. Taken down. Madden. Where? Kick went backwards. Dangerous positioning here. Oh, he's missed me, but that's okay. We might take the mark anyway. In fact, we don't. The turnover. Yes, in the pocket. Oh, no, I thought that was us. Sorry. Stand. Tom Green. Short option. And then gets the 1-2. No wonder he gets 30 touches a game. He's just getting all these little cheapies. There's Josh Kelly. I reckon he's been influential in the first quarter. There's a minute to go. Can the Giants get a late opportunity? This is Hogan, and he will say, right, I'm going to have a ping here as the quarter time siren sounds. Right. There you go. Well, I don't want anything to do with that. That's the Giants thing. Can I get involved here? That's a nice kick. Archer Reed could have done a bit better there. McGovern, nice tackle on Cadman. Ball up. Tristan Sherry is winning the Brownlow. He's leading the coaches award. And they say Ruckman don't win Brownlows. I've been taken off. I'm on the bench. The house is already on it. She's lucky she's not going to leave me alone, is he? Tim Kelly just blasts it forward. We're in the contest here. I'll win that football and be taken immediately by Josh Kelly. That's another goal. Hogan. There's nothing... I don't... Like, sometimes there's just not a lot happening. I feel like this is one of those games. Much like the last one, where there's just not a lot happening. I can't put a lead on here. Can I be front and center? Perhaps. Oh, I might be back in center. Oh, let me pick up the ball, you silly game. Sorry, we kicked the goal. That always plays on with really weird handballs. They play on with a lot of... I mean, there's a lot of stupid things they do. That's a nice kick. Mark taken. Yes! Why won't I sprint? Am I out of sprint? Have I used all of my sprinting capabilities? That's on the full. They'll do stupid turnover here. I was almost betting on it. Punch. Why don't you punch? Oh, because you can take the mark. Yes, give it to me. I'm not getting there. It's a big pack. That's a better handball. Almost option. I think that was Stringer. I'm not sure why he's still alive. He's kicked the ball forward. Giants hack it out of there through handballs. That's Bedford. He went backwards. Backwards to go forwards. Big tackle there from me. Well done. Oh, he sends it inside 50. Need a mark. Won't get it. Who's got the fall of the football? It's the Giants who can repel, and there's a man in space. It's Josh Kelly yet again. They're doing a nice job, and I am out of stamina once more. Who are you kicking to? Genuinely. Kelly's got it. Sends it up to Whitfield. He couldn't mark. And now someone's going to have to get to this. It won't be me. It'll be Kelly again, who's just been eating free possessions for breakfast. As West Coast will look to repel. That's Duggan on the wing. Looks for and finds me. We need options forward. I hit someone, but the target, the siren has gone. Oh. How many touches has Tim Kelly had? It's not Tim Kelly. Josh Kelly's had 18 possessions. That's crazy. Every time we went forward, it just got kicked in his general direction. How many marks does he have? He's got seven marks. 3 intercepts. Bo Allen's had 17. I don't know how many I've had. Maybe 4 possessions. 4 possessions, no goals. Score assists, something like that. Regardless, the West Coast could actually win this game. We're up by a goal at half time. Tom Green, he kicks backwards. Intercepted by Iden. Taken down instantly in the tackle. Stringer. It's gone backwards. That was almost in my area. That kicks out wide. Who's going to mark this? Give the handball. I was actually away. If you had given me the handball, I would have conjured up some sort of incredible goal. But not to be. Tap down. Quick kick. He's good. Here we go. The Eagles making a bit of a comeback here. That's Bo Allen, who's had a superb first half. Had 17 to half time. Of course, nothing else has happened in the time I have been off the field. We rejoin the play. As it's a forward 50 stoppage for the Giants who converts. There you go. Sometimes things happen, sometimes they don't. Famous words to live by. Handball to Hunt. One to Yo. Well, if I'm going to lead, I've got to lead at him. And I've ran out of juice. Oh, the fend. That was high. The second one, surely. Anyway, the handball's forward for the Eagles. Then a little shot towards goal is going to be offline, but still the ball is in play. Stone doesn't get rid of it, holding the ball. And it will be a West Coast Eagles opportunity to extend that lead back out to 2 goals again. He's basically looking at the opposite goals when he takes that kick. That is extraordinary. That is almost a 180 sort of a kick. Crazy times. Tap down. Little clearing ball, only as far as Tom Green. He's absolutely taken in a tackle by Yo. The ball spills to McGovern, goes out wide. Finds Duggan. Not sure the ball should be kicked to me, although now I might be able to run onto this. I've run out of juice. Got the little kick away. Picked up by Owies. Handball over his head. It's another West Coast goal. They are starting to run away with this. That was Yo with the finish. And I'm off the ground again, which is fair enough. Because I'm cooked. McGovern and Cadman in the contest. Green. Oh, big tackle. Balled up. Stamina would be nice. Yes. It's holding the ball. Just under a minute to go in the third term. The Giants will have to get a quick fire goal here. Cadman's got it. Can he hit a target inside forward 50? The ball goes deep, but the siren beats them all. The Giants trailing by 3 goals in the nation's capital at 3/4 time. We might actually win this. I felt like I had an okay quarter. Jeez, I'm up to 12 possessions. So what did I have? 8 in the third quarter. Oh, hello. Bo Allen's had 55 possessions apparently to 3/4 time. Yes, indeed. I mean, Josh Kelly, I would believe that he's had 33. But Bo Allen with 55, I think, is a bit rogue. It's definitely maybe a bit much. Yeah. Everyone has been telling me about this stats glitch that happens when you're on the bench. And I'm like, nah, it's never happened to me. Yes, it has now. So can we hold on here? We're 3 goals. Yes. No, it's not the kick. Not the kick for me, anyway. Got a teammate who's obviously taken the mark. And we'll line up. Harry Barnett. This would almost seal the deal. It's offline. Oh. Short kick in my direction. Didn't take the mark. Ball spills. It's a goal. I feel like he threw that ball through the goals rather than kick it, but whatever. Game's over. West Coast is going to win. What if I told you that West Coast haven't won at Manuka in 19 years? When was the last time they played there? That's the real question. "19 years ago." There you go. Exactly what I was thinking. How do they have so much stamina all the time, yet I don't? I understand I'm a first-year player, but seriously. Jeez, what a kick that is. Callahan trailing in behind me. Got a man leading into the pocket. He'll have time to get near this football at the back door. Almost. Who did they play there? I remember North Melbourne used to play home games at Manuka. Oh my God, it was North. There you go. Tap down. Kelly. Got a handball away to Callahan. To Whitfield. His ball almost intercepted by Yo in the redirection, but it's taken by Green. Oh, that's a punchable ball. Oh, that's definitely 50. We're running through the protected zone. Should be able to cut this off here, the Eagles. Yes, Owies. Oh, okay, well, that's a pretty good kick. Give the hands, give the hands, give the hands, give the hands, give the Joe the Goose. I mean, West Coast won the flag in 2006. Brian Ryan puts some icing on the cake. It's a 31-point lead. He said about 3 games of player career and 4 games of coach. Something like that. This is what, game 2. Hogan. I'm sorry, everyone, that I feel like my commentary / gameplay has been pathetic in this game. I feel like I've been not invested in it. Still back. Look, I know we're winning. It's just been one of those games where I just haven't felt like I've been involved in anything that's happening. Whenever their defenders just fucking tag, you know, there's nothing you can do about it. Anyway. He's locked in. The team's locked in. I had moments. I wasn't the person who missed, though. That happened ages ago. Anyway, we are in the dying stages here of the West Coast Eagles looking at back-to-back wins. McGovern has it again. He'll probably have the last say of the day. And he does. The Eagles get a great result. Back-to-back W's. This time in Monica Oval. Yes, the 2 fans in attendance. If you weren't at this game, I'm not sure what else you were doing because you're in Canberra and I don't think there's much to do there. Bo Allen broke the stats record. He had 57 possessions in the game. I had 13. Josh Kelly also excellent for the Giants. Pretty good stats for 3.5 minute quarters, you know. Definitely not suspicious. We're flying high. Prediction for tomorrow's game. Who's tomorrow's game? Dogs, Cats. At Goomba Stadium. I think the Doggies will win that game. I just think they're going a little bit better at the moment. It is a coin flip game, right? First of all, it is a coin flip game. Whatever I say has no impact on the result. I think the Dogs have been a better team across the ground than the Cats of late, and that is why I am selecting them to win this game. Why are people picking Carlton to beat GWS? I'm sorry, that makes no sense. 62% of people have picked Carlton. No. I know the Giants lost to Fremantle, but no. Did they watch Carlton play last week? They were not very good. Probably because it's at Marvel. Yeah, and the Giants play better away from home than they do at home. I don't think it makes sense. Am I going to the G on Friday? I will be at the Dreamtime game. I will certainly be at the Dreamtime game. I saw them rehearsing tonight as I was walking back from the G. I wasn't at the G. I was just doing work in Richmond, and I walked past the G, so I could see they were doing the rehearsals for the little Dreamtime ceremony through the windows. I could see that. I'm scared the Tigers might win. I'm actually picking Richmond. I actually think Richmond. I think Richmond have a better chance of winning this week than they did last week against North. I thought last week North were always going to win that game because they were almost due for a win. Whereas this week, I think Richmond will be okay. The one thing that is against the Tigers is that they are coming off a 5-day break, which they weren't very good last time off a 5-day break. So that I think... actually, you know, the 5-day break was against Melbourne, and we really only played one bad quarter in that. So I don't know. Could be interesting, but I'm picking Richmond. I'm picking the outsiders in the first 3 games this round. In fact, I might even pick Brisbane to beat Hawthorn. But I don't know if I'm that confident in that particular tip. No Lynch, no Bolter hurts. Yeah. I mean, yes. But also... it's Essendon. Did you watch them last week? They were pretty yuck. Bum, bum, bum. We are the Navy Blues. Charles Curnow, the captain of the Eagles. We are back here in Perth for yet another encounter. Once again, starting forward. We do love to see that. I love to be starting as a forward. The problem is, though, if you start deep forward, you never really get a chance of getting the ball in your area. There is Harry Mackay with a long shot at goal that's going to go through. There's the first for the Blues. As a Hawks fan, the next 4 weeks will be telling where we are at. I think they need to stop playing for free kicks, those forwards. Cripps kicks it forward. McGovern, our captain, our fearless captain, intercepts. Straight up the guts. Dangerous kick. Yo was there. McGovern again puts on a spoil. Gee, he's heroic, that man. Gets the little handball off to Harley. He was tackled immediately. Then Cottrell had it. Kelly went backwards. Now McGovern goes with the short ball. Who is this bloke who is just in my way? Haynes. I could not get past him, and I could not impact that contest at all. Owies have the shot. This man, that's another rubbish kick. We've actually got numbers out the back here. Should be a West Coast goal. That's a little bender from the pocket, and it goes through. You think the whole comp needs to, stop playing for frees? Yeah, but Hawthorn do it worse than everyone else. Like Watson and Ginnivan. Ginnivan to a lesser extent. I think Watson's probably the biggest offender of everyone in the entire competition. But, yeah, it looks terrible. It's bad when the umpires pay it and reward the behaviour. And then it's also worse when they go looking for it when they really should have had another that used that other option. They're actually taking away from their own game. I saw David King pointed out, but I definitely noticed. If it works, it works. See, that I don't understand. We talk, we give England shit for spirit of the game, but honestly, that is just as bad. Yeah, give me the handball here, or a kick, inside forward 50. I put all of this effort in, and a massive fist. Do you think they should bring in mandatory HIO testing for players that carry on stage for head injuries? I mean, yes, if you're carrying on, they should test them, because... why are you carrying on? It's interesting because, obviously they're, playing for free kicks. But, yeah. England's spirit of the game, Ashes. India's Paper World Cup. Which one? Where'd they win? The T20 World Cup. This is a big contest. It's a 3-on-1 for the Blues. Mitch McGovern takes the intercepting grab, goes backwards, and then they go forwards. Whips. Oh, that's a terrible handball from Patrick. He takes me down in the tackle, though, to make up for that mess. The one in India. But they didn't win. Love that. Love that for us. Cripps again. Gets 3 votes for that clearance alone. Now, who's got the ball here? O'Keefe from outside 50 finds Durden in the pocket. No, he doesn't. It's the Eagles looking to intercept. You've got your arms free there. You've done a 360. Umpire says play on. Kick goes out wide looking for Hunt. Got him. Goes short. Yo's there. I don't want this ball to come to me up the line because I am not in a great position to win this. I have put a fist on, though. Got it out the back, but you've got to be better. Yes, we are going for 3 in a row here. Did you change the difficulty? The Eagles just getting their stuff together. No, it's still on medium. I've played my entire pro career on medium difficulty. It's still that. Another fist away. I'm going to be the first to pick up the football, get the handball away, and we might be on here. Although that was a bad handball. Put Harley Reid under the pump. And at I was going to say the Tigers, but it's the Eagles. Get away. That's a kick towards goal. It's a foot race. McGovern will pick it up. End the first term. With a 2-1 advantage to West Coast. I didn't even know that was the score. There you go. How exciting. Yatapulti. Go watch European football? No. What's the coach career on? My custom difficulty. Yeah, the custom difficulty is pretty much everything is legend. The only thing I think that I've changed are the set shots and the on-the-run kicking and, like, tackle effectiveness. I think I've made tackles just more effective. I don't think I've changed how the AI behave. I think I've just made the mechanics that I think are shit in the game better. That's the only thing I've really done with the sliders. Because I just think tackling's crap. It just needs to be way more effective. So that's what I've cranked up. Nice. Oh, I put the double lead on. In the end, Hunt has it. He picks it up and kicks the goal. There's the Eagles' third. Hewitt. Is that Hewitt? 29? 29? It is Hewitt. Snap to goal. Right. Piss off. Cripps. Hewitt. Hewitt, Cripps. Yo. Handball out of there. Back to Cripps. Another 3 votes for that kick. It finds Chera to O'Keefe. Almost run down. 5-metre kick to Mackay is paid by the umpire. Wouldn't have thought so. Then again, Hewitt has it. Again, not a correct disposal. And again, they're going to get away with something there. That's a bit stiff, isn't it? Come on, umpire. You're better than this. Better than this shenanigans. Mate, what is that? That's just a rogue handball. Give me the ball. 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 That's going to go through, is it? Goodness me. This guy, again, I can't get invested in these pro games at the moment. For whatever reason, I'm not having the impact tonight I would have liked. There's Yo. To read in my direction. Mate, did you see the teleportation there? Did you see the teleportation there? That was ridiculous. This is Durden, short to Mackay. Towards Arasio, but it's intercepted on him. How does Haynes just constantly sprint and still have the stamina to keep up with me? Like, piss off. I can't even bump him to get away. Yes, I'm trying. I'm trying. Get there. Oh, my God. Curno's got it. Handballs to Cripps. Gets 3 more votes for that high tackle. He's up to 9 votes for the game. Geez, that's almost 50 against me for running in the protected zone. Intercept by the Weagles. Haynes is trying to catch up to me. I've got to keep running away from him. Keep running. Keep running. He can't get to me. Yes, take that. Williams does. Oh, there's Cripps. There's 3 more votes. Umpire probably going to give him 50 here. Oh, what's he doing? What's he doing? Oh, that's another nice kick. Maybe just 1 vote there. It's up to 10 for the game. Akers on the wing. Just another little crap decision from everyone involved. That's not a great kick. Send it up back in the hands of Akers, who finishes with a behind. Oh, bad kick. Curnow intercepts. Teleportation is needed to outmark the Great Dean. Yes, that's it. We did beat the Giants, Sammy. It's a pretty convincing win in the end. Charlie Curnow puts this one through the big sticks. The Blues hit the front right before the halftime break. And Charles is up and about. Harry looking for options. Almost thought he was going to give the handball to Dom Sheed there. That should have been an Eagles free kick. It wasn't. Anyway, Sheed's handball to Brockman. Out wide to Hewitt. And as soon as I had a bit of space on my opponent, the siren sounded. Because of course it did. Are you not going to find the edit of these videos hard because you haven't really had the pill? Yes. Yes, I am. I could just speedrun them. You know. Until there's... Like, if they're not interesting, I'm not going to make them uninteresting. I'm going to try and make them interesting. Yes, 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 I have found space. Why have you kicked it straight to the opposition when I had space? You know? Oh! That was a terrible kick inside 50. Like, honestly, I was in, like, 20 meters of space. And they just did not hit the target. Like, how am I expected to do this? Hunt goes short to Yo. I don't want this ball. It's just another bad kick that's intercepted. O'Keefe. I have calling for the ball. Mate, he played on out of bounds. No, mate, he fell over. There's no way I'm able to do that. Well, that's a 100-meter penalty because he's in the way. The bloke on the mark. It's just ridiculous. Short ball to Williams. Inside 50 to Chera. I wonder if you can get suspended. If I do this stupidity enough, could I get suspended? I reckon he missed. He has missed. So that's not a wise decision. Oh my goodness. Charlie's got the ball. And he does not make a mistake this time. So Carlton accelerate this to an 8-point advantage. There is pressure on the Weagles at the moment. Yes! Short ball inside 50. I take the mark. We kind of need this one to actually... Oh, gee, that's pathetic. Stay in the contest. I'll be surprised if I score with this kick. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Make up for it, make up for it, make up for it. Yes, well done. Outmarked McGovern here. Let's have a look. I mean, the last kick was not a super easy kick. But this is going to be right on my limits. It starts right. It's coming back, but not enough. Oh, that's a shame, Rox. Have I been taken off? Have I been benched? Not quite. Oh, get there. Yes. Dom Sheed is on his own in the goal square if you can get it there quick enough. And I can. See, that's huge. That is an absolutely huge result. This to make it a 1-point margin. Sheed makes no mistake. On you, yes. Now, more often than not, I would have taken that kick myself, but I decided I did see the man free. I should get it to him. Yes, yes, Sheed. Repay the favour. Repay the favour. This ball, I can tell where it's going. Oh, can I get to it? Yes, I can. Harley. That's a 5-metre kick in the Harley direction. Not a great decision. But I might be able to get the handball receive here. And I might be able to finish and kick the goal to put us back in front. Nobody knew that was happening. But it did, in fact, happen. Huge. From the stoppage, Sheed goes backwards. Akers picks it up. The Blues might get one last opportunity. Harry drops the mark. And that will take us to three-quarter time. West Coast by 5. after 2 late snags, both set up by me. The one that found Sheed and then the one I finished myself. Haven't had a lot of the football here, just 7 possessions, but you can see it's quite a low possession game. Patrick Cripps, 10 possessions, 15 Brownlow votes so far in this match itself. So there's a lot of work to be done, but hopefully we can get a W. Can the West Coast Eagles make it 3 wins in a row and put themselves right back into finals contention? There's Reed. Put it out to Hewitt. Now Fantasia. Goes in the Cooper Lord direction. And then Fantasia had it, lost it, and I put Cowan under the pump. Out to Haynes. He's still tackled as he gets the kick away. And Harry takes the mark, 55 from home. Plays on, goes deep into the pocket. Charlie's there, but he doesn't mark. Duggan got it, got a handball away. Now West Coast under immediate pressure. And Duggan's kick out of defence is not marked. Maybe on the second grab it could have been paid, but it wasn't. Hewitt had it, pinged, but the umpire said nothing. He's put the whistle away. Durden's got the footy as well. Now Akers from 30 out and closing has kicked the goal. The Blues are back in front. What a passage of play. High pressure everywhere. The intensity's lifted here in this final turn. And that was just 5 minutes of play. These are 3.5 minutes in this mode. Oh, Reed. Harley Reed's pinged. Maybe it was that whistle earlier from the umpire. Not a great decision. Handball was poor. Akers from 55 just kicked a goal. Sends this one to the top of the square. Cottrell's down there as is Tom Cole wrapped up. Umpire balls it up. Nice. Oh, I should be able to get that. Oh, it doesn't quite reach me or my opponent. Then I get the spilling handball away and the Eagles can push forward here. Sheed, little kick out wide. Doesn't find a teammate. I think it was Motlop maybe picked it up. Sent it inside 50. The Eagles will repel. That's a short ball and that works. Gee, they're set up all along this this wing. We have to switch the ball perhaps. Trying to run more across the ground here. Jinby goes up the line. That's a nice lead. It's very frustrating trying to lead with this bloody... Not just the stamina, but this freaking opponent who won't leave me alone. It was like when I was playing football on the weekend. This bloke who just kept pushing me. The ball was like, 50 metres up the line. He just kept pushing me, and I'm like, bro, fuck off. Leave me alone. It's pissing down rain. De Koning to Chera, back to De Koning, handball to Newman. And the Blues go forward to Mackay. They've still got a 1-point lead. There's just 6 minutes left in the game. We're going to need some sort of miracle to come from here. There's a little ball out to Cottrell from the pocket. Can he finish? Can he secure the Blues? Perhaps with a win. They're up by 7. No, he was a grub. Harley to Sheed towards the top of the 50. Yes. Oh, yo, we need a finish. We need a goal. It sneaks in. We're still alive. Cripps, Walsh goes forward to Mackay, dropped the footy, but got a kick. It went backwards, and the mark has been paid to Walsh. Sends it deep in the Blues 50, and 300 votes to Patrick Cripps. Before the ball has even hit his shoe, this would 100% end the game and a Carlton win. His kick is good. The Blues will get it done. It's a real shame. It's a real shame. I thought we were on here. Sheed to Reed. Forward. Yes, yes, yes. To too long. Yo might mark that. He won't. Oh, he kicks the goal. There's 15 seconds on the clock. I don't think it's long enough. We trail by a point. It's probably going to be all she wrote. From the middle. Oh, she to Reed, and we were like there. Damn. Carlton in a nail-biting finish. Get the job done. At least it was actually an interesting final quarter, I will say. The rest of the game was a bit shit. West Coast in a bit of form. Unfortunately, just dropped short in that game against the Blues. 8-1-49, 8-2-50. Carlton with the win. Disappointing that. Looking at the BOG, Harley Reid had 14. I apparently had less than 9 possessions and a goal. Cripps, as we said, 12 and a goal. Probably gets the 3 votes there from the umpire. Carlton by a point. Where are they situated on the ladder, the Blues? They are second. Gee, so it would have been a huge scalp had we managed to knock them off and really make a significant difference in the game. You can see here the Tigers and the Gold Coast Suns languishing at the bottom of the ladder in this 2026 season. West Coast 6 wins, 8 losses at 11th place right now. Obviously, most other teams still have a game to play this week. So as we advance forward, I'm sure we will find whereabouts they are. I think my game's crashed, maybe not. Or we must have had a bye or something. No, but we're in 15th. We're what, 2 games out of the 8 and percentage. Okay, but we will leave it there for our player career. We've got lots of things to do. Good news for us, though. Haven't been injured. Once again, we'll be picked in the team, which is good news yet again. Cripps has returned from injury. That's nice. Jace Burgoyne has returned from injury. That's nice. We're playing the Gold Coast, who are 16th place below us. That should hopefully be a big win and get us back into a nice position on the ladder. But that is all to play for in the next game. We're still leading the comp for marks. Hopefully we can get up with some goals as well, potentially win the Coleman. But that will do us for that player career mode tonight. Tonight, we're going to play a game. That's my Triple H impression. Well, that's my impression of it. Who is it? The Rock doing Triple H? Yes, right. We did beat the Eagles. In the middle of the ring. Sorry. We are currently 3-6 on the ladder in our coach career. But a win today would arguably see us move up almost 7 positions potentially. It would move us up at least 5 with a victory and put us well and truly out of the bottom section of the ladder. We have won 3 games in a row. You're going to see win, win, win. We're coming up against North, who have lost 3 games in a row. And this is a massive match for the Tigers. Have we got some returners from injury? McIntosh is back. Ralph Smith is back. That's a couple of big guns. Sammy Lawler also available to help as well. Now, I think this is not quite a 5-day break. That's maybe the week after. So that's why we're still able to just keep our normal training schedule going. But we will get into... I don't think they have the Sir Doug Nicholls Guernseys in yet either. Is Lawler in my team? It said he returned from injury, but I see he's injured there. What is the... Where's my roster? How injured is he? 1 more week with a hammy. Same with Nank. Right, but basically the rest of the side is fit and firing and ready to go, which we do in fact love to see. Mansell at 100%, Ralph Smith at 100%. Mansell's in. Where's Hugo Ralph Smith? Because he deserves a position in the side. Perhaps over Tyler Sonzi. Hugo Ralph Smith comes in, maybe plays on the wing over Taj Houghton. Ryan Bolter, Prestia Smiley, Hopper, Lynch, Torrento, Rioli, Lafau, Manson. I really like this team. Phil Broad, maybe fullback over Miller. Yeah. This is a very good Richmond lineup. Luke Train. Oh, McIntosh. Does Camden get back in? Who does he play for? Maybe over Morris. Play him forward. Play Big Mac forward. Game 200 for the Tosh. For the Tosh. As for the VFL lineup, we'll just let it roll. Richmond North. We're looking for a 4th consecutive win. Right. Yes. Defensive wide. Yeah. I mean, this doesn't really make a difference. Oh. We don't need a tagger. We do not need a tagger. And if they play one, yeah, then we'll just worry about that when it gets to it. Okay. Sheasel is their captain. How's this Samson Ryan? Because I forgot to change it. It's because he has the R next to his name over the thing. Mate, TDK, he's definitely taking the cash. Definitely taking the cash money. I'd be taking the cash money. There's a possibility of me doing work in Queensland for like 3 weeks. And I was like, I haven't said yes and I haven't said no. But I'm really Jerry Maguire moment of like, show me the money. And if there's enough there, then I'll go do it, you know? Because I'm like, I'm not going to go overseas. Oh, not overseas. Go interstate for a job for a couple of weeks if it's not going to be worth it. Like, I have a lot of cool shit that I do here in this state, in the city, in where I live. And then to leave that, even for just 3 weeks, it's a big commitment. Anyway, it is the Tigers and it is the North. Huge wind going to the city end of the ground. We're going to take a rogue strategy here and kick against the breeze. To start things off, is anything paid in said adventure? Well, I mean, obviously the whole thing would be paid. It's not a content-related job. It's just a freelance job. I need to change my settings. So my camera is my camera. Richmond North Melbourne at the MCG to kick off the first of 2 Sir Doug Nicholls encounters for us. That's a high tackle against Oliver Hayes-Brown, who must have come into the side late. If we had a late out, not sure who that was. Jaden Short gets a fist in there. Wardlaw, that's George out the back, kicks the goal. We've kicked against the breeze to start things off here. I don't know whether this is a wise choice, as Oliver Hayes-Brown is in the ruck. So what's happened to Samson Ryan? Is he already injured? Thompson Dow's taken high. He goes long. It's not a great option. The North Melbourne players could get to the football first. One of those is Griffin Logue. The ball at the Sherry direction, and Prestia bowls him over. After leaving his man. Goes short looking for Sheasel. Got him. Sheasel with the handball off to Sherry. Luke Trainer with the intercept. Gets a handball forward, although Luke Parker intercepts that. That's Luke to Luke. And Tom Powell marks it inside. Forward 50 for North Melbourne. Could probably have a shot from there. He's going to do just that. So North for the opening 2 of the game. It starts right. Look at the swing. Look at the swing. Jeez, it's going to be at least a 3-goal breeze, this, isn't it? And the fact we've got a rookie up against Tristan Sherry is going to be a significant issue for us, I think, throughout this game. Hayes Brown gets it down. Taranto wins the football. Handball maybe didn't hit the target it wanted to. Jack Ross runs to 40, closes, and he might have put it through. Yes, sir. Done that nicely. Just utilised every bit of time and space. I also didn't pick Hayes Brown, and he's playing, so there must have been injuries at the training track late in the week. That's a nice handball to Hopper. Sends it inside forward 50. Campbell is there, as is Lynch, who has the football. Gets it to Mansell. Back to Campbell. Can he just dribble it towards goal? He can, and it's going to go through. Super Seth gets on the board. Tigers have back-to-back goals. Again, Sherry out of the middle, and North escape. Trainer's going to have to punch this ball out of there. He does. Maybe it was Nathan Broad who got injured because he was the one I picked, who in the end was not taken. Hayes Brown to Taranto in the back. Oh, he's paid incorrect disposal. Definitely looked like an in-the-back tackle. To the top of the goal square. Punched away by Trainer. Well done. Bama throwing. Sherry again. Sheasel. Quick snap. Larky. Soove. No, in fact, it was Tom Powell. There you go. Not even the Suva himself. Stay down. I think I need to just not go up at these ruck contests and just be an extra number. That's a nice kick to Zerha. I was never going to be able to defend that, or even that kick to Constanti. Just the ball movement of North was a little too slick for me. Jacob Constanti, that starts right and stays there. Gee, that's a thumping kick against the breeze by Short. Wardlaw teleported to the football, so he was the first to it in the end. Then North. That's a little hacky kick out of there. Wardlaw again. This time captured in a big tackle. This time holding the ball. Where to? We can try to switch the football. Maybe not as easy as that. Although Richmond will be away on the outer side. Vlosten has made the room and he's worked it forward. Has to quickly get back off the mark as Darling is there lurking. Gave North time to get numbers back. Alga's there, so he's hot in the Tigers. A couple of youngsters in that forward line. Not sure why. Anyway, Taj Hotton's got it. In the back, free kick. It's actually Dion Prestia. So this is right against the breeze here for Dion. I reckon if it's going to swing, it might be able to swing through. It's coming back, that is. It's going to the line. Oh, almost a specky. Almost a free kick as well. I'm not sure how North got away with any of that. Yeah, and Mansell is outmarked by Wardlaw, who's playing a nice game, although he's turned it over immediately. And Jaden Short has it. There's absolutely no way he's going to kick this unless he goes the big torping barrel. How will it go? It starts left. It's coming back the other way. It's not going to make all the distance in the world, and Tristan Sherry outmarks Lafau, although he almost kicks it on the full. Oh, my God. It's been some moments. Been some moments in this opening term. We just question the decision-making of everyone. There's Lynch. Has it. Goes to the top of the goal square. Olga! Again outmarked. The youngsters. They just can't do it. I didn't think Lynch was going to have the journey from there anyway against the breeze. It's the same with this kick. Like, I almost need to square it up to someone. Who's that? Who's that running there? Ball spills. Can the Tigers get on the end of it? Nice tackle on LDU. North again escape the danger. And they can blast kick it through the middle of the ground to Zerha. 23 played first term. Will they get a late opportunity? Punched away by Miller. As Banks has it, he's run down immediately. Vlosten puts a tackle on. North's kick goes backwards. Powell to the top of the goal square. Jack Darling will mark. And the siren sounds as he plays on. In fact, I don't think it was a mark. I think it bounced before it got to him. But geez, tough quarter. 2-3, North with the lead. Who is leading ball winner on the ground? Tristan Sherry. I wonder what's going on with my lineup here. Oliver Hayes-Brown, our ruckman, is injured. Well, we'd love to see that, don't we? Right, so Samson Ryan was my ruckman. Maybe it was Noah Bolter was injured. Kay McAuliffe comes into the game. Yeah, I really don't know here. Because Broad's still playing. Morris is playing, and I took him out of the team. Get him onto the ground, I guess. To start this second quarter, perhaps. The torp is always shorter than the full drop punt for some reason. There you go. This might be better for us anyway, because I think Samson is probably a bit more competitive in the ruck. Even though he is coming up against Tristan Sherry. Tap goes down. Again, a free kick to North. It's Luke Parker's football, and they send it inside 50 to Eddie Ford. Gave the handball to Parker. He's run down. Richmond should hopefully mark this and be able to work it out of defence. Let's see how the power of our kicking goes in this sort of win. That's a nice high footy to Vloston. Goes forward with a bit of breeze. Hopper is down there. Got a fist on. We've actually got to wrap this ball up here because we've got the numbers at the contest. Sheasel will be first to the football. Run down. Should have been a free kick. Wasn't a free kick. Vloston had it. High tackle on him. We will win the football anyway. That's a short ball. Didn't quite hit the target. Ball up. Parker. Zuha, where's he going? Everyone's a bit spent. I almost need to put my auto interchanges back on. It could cook everything, but hopefully not. Jack Darling. This will give North a 13-point advantage in the second term. He's kicked it left, but it's coming back off that breeze. And it squeezes through. So not the ideal little moment, but the Tigers will maybe get the clearance here. It goes in the direction of the ruckman. Or is that Hopper? That is Hopper. High footy. Taj Houghton. Just fell over. Parker. There's his kick going. Not to a great spot. Morris put a fist in, and Samson Ryan picked it up. Then his handball didn't quite hit a target, and North go through the middle of the ground. Up towards Sherry. Can mark and play on immediately, but he chooses to just go back off his line and potentially set it up for someone like Zach Fisher. He goes with the short ball, and I tell you what, that was absolutely brilliant play from Houghton to intercept that, as Richmond will look to switch the football out wide to Broad. There's still nothing on here. I'm going to have to switch again. I need to mark this, otherwise we're in all sorts. Fisher marks. North have numbers everywhere. Curtis marks in the goal square. We put the pressure on him, and he panicked. He absolutely panicked. And he's still going to finish with an absolute ripper. That's crazy. Just my players are not in a good position at the moment, and we seem to be struggling. Through the middle, that's Davies Uniacke. His kick is fantastic to Wardlaw, who goes inside 50 to Powell. Oh, North Melbourne. Tom Powell. Straight through the big sticks. It's 6-1, 37 to 2 straight 12. Don't worry, everyone. We watched Richmond do this on the weekend. They were able to come back to get themselves within some sort of margin that was doable. Ross, back to Taranto. His kick is pinged by the umpire. That's stiff. North back through the middle. Gee, their spread is just absolutely outworking us right now. Our players are in the Kukaracha territory. Morris, what a chase. I don't want the advantage. I don't want the advantage. The game gave me the advantage. I didn't want it. But we're going to have to just blast kick this one. Hopefully in the Banks direction. Puts a fist on, although he's going to be first to it here before the handball to Prestia. Went back for Banks. Darling intercepted and North repel. Gee, they did that well, North. Couple little leads on. Get there, Dion. He's out of juice. Should be a Morris intercept. I got nothing really deep in the 50, so we go short to Prestia. Was in front. Gets it away from Fisher, who kicks it straight back to Morris. Plays on immediately. And just sends it deep inside 50. Seth Campbell is there. So is Stevens. Morris might get a third intercept here. It's not going to with Powell getting it and playing on immediately. That was to Sheasel. Then Zerha. Kick intercepted. Went only as far as Trainer. And again, it's back to North. It's just a ping-pong game at the moment in between the arcs. But you can see the stamina levels of a lot of the players in both of these sides really struggling here to keep moving the first half. That should have been a free kick. Not sure why it wasn't paid. That handball again. Richmond were just one away from kicking a goal. Not today. Ryan to Hopper. Hack kick forward. Jasper Olga should be first to it. He's not. It's Dawson. Taken down immediately. Callum Coleman-Jones, former Tiger in the ruck. He slaps it down. Ends up with Prestia. Goes to the top of the goal square. Ralph Smith was there, but North once again intercept. And can go forward once more. They've got the handball options. But the Tigers are hoping to apply the pressure to win the football back. Won't be on this occasion. Luke Trainer should win that. And it is half-time. I'm exhausted. I feel physically exhausted from calling that. It's draining. North with the only 3 goals of the second term. What are the inside 50 this looking like? 11 apiece. But Richmond have gone in 11 times and it's come out 7 of those. Just 2 scores from 11 entries, whereas North Melbourne, 7 scores from 11 entries. We have to be more efficient. We're getting absolutely brutalised in the contested ball numbers here. Minus 22. We have to lift. We have to do better than this. You can see the boys wrecked. There's Tom Brown. We know he's capable of big things. You know the Tigers are capable of big things. Can they work it out somehow? They just. Can the Tigers turn it around in the second half? Samson Ryan, big hit out to Taranto, has the clearance and sends a high footy long. Lynch didn't mark, might get the crumb, doesn't get the kick away. Alga does. That's his first goal in footy. The Tigers with a hot start to the second half. Get around him. It's his first goal, boys. Goodness me. Sampson again. What a tap. This time to Hopper. Sends it forward. Hugo Ralph Smith. He's there for the football. Is Ross. Not a great handball, but the Tigers might still be able to get there. Lafau. One more. Can the shrug be on Taranto? No prior. Ball it up. 3 straight to 6-1. Ryan down to Hopper. Little short kick. Taranto. He's run down immediately. And the ball goes forward to Wardlaw. As we know, he's just exceptional, Georgie boy. How's he going? That's not a great kick. Trainer's in the prime position to take the intercept for the Tigers. Goes up along the wing. Spot Jack Ross, who had an acre of space out there. And if he goes into the pocket, he does find Hugo Ralph Smith. Difficult kick this against the breeze. I don't know where to start it. Do we start left goalpost and hope it comes back? We do, and it does. And the Tigers have 4. That's back-to-back goals in the third. Can't believe I didn't kick a goal with the breeze. But look at that. Against the wind, it just came back. 4 straight, 6-1. Wardlaw with the clearance. Up towards Goda. LDU got it and gave it to him, and he should finish this with a goal. Although Loston's there on the goal line, but he can't quite get the touch on. It's disappointing. Ryan to McAuliffe. McAuliffe to Hopper. Hopper with a bounce. Short kick. Houghton. Oh, I don't know about this one. 45 out directly in front. It's holding the line, and it's holding offline. Margin is back to 18 points. Oh, Morris. Beautiful pressure. Seth Campbell in the back. That's not 15. Or it might have been out on the full. Gee, I don't know how they've paid that one. Ball is in dispute in the Tigers forward 50. Lynch just sends it towards the goal square. Just hack it off the deck. Oh, you couldn't. That's crap. Don't know how we didn't just... Yep. North have got away with murder there. Absolute highway robbery, that. Lafau looks injured on the ground. He's not moving well at all. Ben Miller, though, has done a hamstring, so that is a significant injury for the Tigers that will need to be dealt with. Short ball to Prestia. He goes short 2 to Dow. Tigers are out on their feet, as are the Roos. High footy. Who wants it most? Seth Campbell out the back. He's out of juice. And the ball goes back to the middle to Sherry. This trainer has some stamina here. He's got enough to put the tackle on. Well done. Everyone's wrecked. Patch notes for this update are interesting. Give them to me, Chippy. LDU. What's he going to do? Might have a shot. He does have a shot. He's not going to carry, which is strange in this breeze. Tigers repel out of defence. Short. Does take the mark. Well, the kick's on here. Dow can just get there. He couldn't. And North go forward to Zurha. Punch that. Oh. You can see who got the 3-2-1. Oh my God, can you actually? Yes. Fuck yes. Dead ass, that is huge. That is the biggest update in the history of updates. We are doing a Brownlow stream. Oh my God, that's so good. Hang on. Let me have a look. Added AFL fantasy score to stats overview screen. You know, you're welcome. I did that in Evo 2 first. Added best on ground votes to match summary screen. I did that first as well. Added option to show best on ground votes always or only post-season for Korea. All right, we want that always. Thank you. Added Penning... Okay, I don't care about that one. Added Indigenous Guernseys. Added Anzac Guernseys. Added unique Geelong, Melbourne and North Guernseys. Added Hawthorn and Bulldogs Centenary Guernseys. Balanced playing on from a mark. Improved custom difficulties UI. Blah, 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 blah. Nice. We love to see it. All right, we actually have to do something in this game, though, because it is slipping away from the Tigers. They are now 4 goals down. That was a miracle tackle, holding the pill. Can the Tigers repel? Oh, I don't know what that is. That's a terrible kick. It goes to George. He's run down, though. Should have been another free kick. Sherry's got it. It gives a handball off the Tigers now. Maybe the update is going to spur us on, even though we haven't played the update in this game yet. There's a number of players forward for North. That's punched away. And Darling is taking down the tackle from Banks. That's huge. That is absolutely huge. As long as I don't concede to end this quarter, which I'm about to, I was going to say I was still a chance, but now I feel like I'm in significant trouble. I need a goal late here. 5 goals in the last quarter is going to be tough. It's going to be tough, especially if they can get another one. Oh, drop mark there by Larkey. And it's... Oh, he's paid a high tackle. The bloke is standing at 7 feet tall. There's no way he would have been taken high. Miss. He's missed. It won't really make that much of a difference, will it? Oh, I don't know about that. That's smothered. Throw it in. Coleman Jones got the hit out only as far as Hopper. He was run down immediately in the tackle. The Tigers got to pick up the football. One of those is Ross. Ball up. Have I got interchanges on or not? I do. You got yelled at by your Counter-Strike teammates just to bring you that info. I appreciate you, Chippy. Through the guts. Lafau. Gets it away from Comben. Oh, fuck. Miss. Siren sounds. The bounce is offline. North by 32 at half time. Sorry, at three-quarter time. It feels like a North Melbourne win. But you never know. You never know. Look at the possession. It's all in the middle of the ground. Powell, LDU, Parker, Wardlaw, Fisher. It's all in the middle of the ground. If we are going to win this game, which I don't think we're going to, but if we are, we have to win it in the middle. We need 6 goals. We have the breeze in the final term. Samson Ryan up against Callum Coleman Jones. The Tigers win the first clearance, although do they? No, it's going to be taken by North, who can go forward. Up looking for Eddie Ford, who marks. Oh, it's Zerha. Oh, and he's paid 50. Piss off game. Absolutely piss off game. You disgust me. Well, that didn't work out very well, did it? Taranto had it and immediately tackled. North go forward. Not sure why Morris is playing in the back line. Wardlaw's got it. He goes short. Morris should intercept. Give the handball off immediately to Vloston towards Timmy Taranto. If you've got time, which I was hoping he would have had a little bit more time than fucking half a millisecond, he would have been able to kick it to the wing. Constanti, handball to LDU. Again, it's the midfielders absolutely running all over us. Another one for North. This is a significant blow after winning 3 on the trot that this has now occurred. Because we're better than this. Oh, that's a huge shove. You grub. Inside 50. Morris. Put the pressure on Morris. Like, you're in front of him. Just... Oh! Why? My teammate trying to put a block on there. I don't know if it was the right option from Hopper. Because I wanted to use him to handball. He tried to put a block on. He didn't do it successfully at all. Come on, play on, umpire. Yeah, it's got to be ours. We've got so many numbers around this football here, and yet we've still managed to turn it over. Like, actually hit the short option. Why is that not holding the ball? Same with that. Now they go through the guts. Lynch has it. He's got nothing in the tank. My players are absolutely cooked. They are absolutely cooked. Gone. You took 3 steps. Oh, that's a terrible kick. Goodness me. Absolutely goodness me. It's just fucked. Come on, boys. Please. Lift slightly. Give the handball. Kick it something. Gee, that's a monstrous kick. Went in the Mansell direction, who couldn't put a tackle on for whatever reason. I think there might have been a wall in front of him. Then Parker's got it on the wing. He plays on immediately. The umpire didn't let me tackle him either. That was a bit ridiculous of you. Hugo put the tackle on. And again, North Melbourne just smart with the hands. And to George. Send it forward to Zerha, who's already kicked a bag today. That's 3. Might look for a 4th. Gives it off, though. And there's another North Melbourne goal. Jeez, that is a massacre. It's up to 56 points, the margin. Jeez. Mate, we've got a 5-day break too. Coming off this. Like, we're in significant trouble going into the Dreamtime game. That ball goes forward towards the forward line, who Just forgot there was a ball there. My God. Wardlaw gives the hands off to McDonald. Goes short to Parker. And they can just toy with us for the remainder of this game. Well done, Ralph Smith. Nice kick towards Ross. Look at his... He's got nothing in the tank. Absolutely nothing in the tank. Got it over to Taranto. Sent it inside forward 50. Lynch got to the contest, didn't make one that was all that significant. And again, the ball at ground level just comes right back out. Why are you allowing me to go over the mark? It doesn't make any sense. Trainer's done well, as is McAuliffe, who's probably going to get pinged. Run too far! Oh. What is going on? This calls for a significant amount of ice cream to be consumed. That's what this calls for. Glosson just goes the torp up the guts. Comben intercepts. And into the pocket. This is, yeah, genuine emotional damage right here. Genuinely. Oh, my God. I'm just clamouring for this update now. That's a walk-off KO, that is. He kicked it and he turned away. This is seriously halting any momentum we've got. I get Nankervis back. I get Lawler back next week. I just need to believe that's going to be something. What am I doing here? Ugh. Am I doing a presser after this? Fuck's sake. Actually, that'd probably be good timing. Siren sounds. Tigers thumped. There's actually nothing that triggers my brain more than this song. Yes, I know I'm muted, you goose. I'm updating the game. How big is the update? Can't be that big. 1.5 gig. That says it will take all of 4 minutes. I'm booting up Discord. Just give me a moment. No, I need to change my settings so people on YouTube can hear the questions. Which one are we going into? Are you in a different one to everyone else? Jofra Archer ruled out of the one days. Nice. So, there's only you in there. There's only you in here.
Yeah, it's only.
That gif. Fucking.
I'll leave and you can do the presser by yourself then.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, all right, go on. Fire away.
All right, breaking news from a low chip 210. the reporter. There's apparently a 3-2-1 system coming in within games. What's your thoughts on this?
Did you not watch the last 10 minutes?
I just did. I'm fucking.
I
Oh,
spoke about this already.
yeah, no, I'm saying
Why don't you ask me about kicking against the breeze, you dummy?
it's a press conference.
What do you mean? In what universe does the game exist
Don't.
within this game?
Anyway, yeah, I'm just trying to say. Okay, don't. Anyway, Brentos says, after some really promising weeks, how devastating is this big step backwards, getting smashed by a bottom team?
Well, we don't know that they're in the bottom. Or were they in the bottom? Oh, no, they were. They were similar to us. Look, it's not a great result. I'll be honest. Obviously, we thought we'd build a bit of momentum. We did lose a couple of key players late in the week. Obviously, Noah Bolter was a big out just before the game. That was a late change, which meant we had Oliver Hayes-Brown come in. Unfortunately, he was injured quite early in the game, which did not help us out too significantly. And I think our players, they're getting a little bit wary at this point in the year, waiting for that bye to come around. So hopefully we can sort of regroup coming off the back of a 5-day break. It's going to be tough, but we will do our very best in order to get that done.
Brisbane Lions says, how does it feel to give the fans some optimism and then flush it right down the toilet by getting thrashed almost like the Essendon game against what is on paper effectively state level team? Question mark.
Look, it's again, these things are going to happen. It's not going to be a rebuild one, that is done in 1 year. We knew that going forward, and we are starting to see the signs of some better players or some younger players sort of really showing their stuff as we progress through. And I think that, that is something that we're going to see in times to come. So hopefully that does work in our favour. And yeah, that's the key.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at this update. I can see the votes. It tells me who got the votes. Fucking yes.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. It says 3, it says 2, it says 1. In that last game, by the way, I'm pretty sure none of us got fucking votes. LDU got 3, Tom Powell 2, Wardlaw 1. Continue.
They don't do that. The bookies will be reading. Don't do that. Suspend you for a couple of weeks, mate.
Uncle Toby Oates, was lack of recovery and the 5-day break a factor in the loss today? Where do the lads look for motivation after this loss?
Look, we've proven ourselves over the last couple of weeks that we are a team that can be competitive, and obviously our win over Hawthorn was that big moment against a really quality opposition. Unfortunately, we're going to have weeks like this where we aren't good enough. And I'm sure people are, very disappointed with that outlook, but these things are going to happen from time to time, and hopefully, we don't do that too often. We have to move forward and just be better as a football club.
Yeah, one from England here. All these excuses about wind, injuries, and tiredness, etc. When are the coaches going to take an ounce of the blame here?
Well, look, as I said, these things are going to happen. And as a coaching staff, we take responsibility that the players weren't ready for today's outcome. We'll look to see how we train, especially in this next 5-day block, to see whether or not we can be capable of responding against a good side like the Bombers, who at the moment are sitting 17th. But yes, we will take it 1 week at a time, and hopefully we can rectify that. Yes.
Found that a bit funny.
I did find that funny because I said a good side, and then I realised that it's Spoon Bowl at the G is actually what the Indigenous round will be.
Yeah, that's right.
With Dreamtime coming up this week, is there anything you're gonna put onto the boys, or anything you got planned this week?
Yeah, obviously, it's a big week for Ryan Mansell. He's the one who designed the kit, so there's a lovely story behind that, and hopefully we can make him proud wearing his jumper.
Beautiful. That'll be all. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Just
Yes.
before you leave,
Mm.
thanks for doing a service with Make-A-Wish and letting the kid ask some
Ah.
questions.
You're so funny, aren't you? You flog.
Got him. Got him. Nice. So in this update, you can see the Brownlow votes now. We'll just go from a round one perspective, just so everyone does see how it works. Is you get the top stats, and you also get best on ground votes, so you can see the 3-2-1 now. Oh, how good! But I'm going to need to try and hide them, obviously, because I will be doing a Brownlow medal stream, of course, once our season is somewhat in the books. Does it say anything about fantasy stats? I feel like that's something that would be said in the actual game rather than through the game as well. Simulate that. Jeez, we almost beat North in the VFL. Who was the best on there? None of our AFL listed players. Thompson Dow had a few possessions. That's okay. Campbell Gray. So did Noah Bolter get injured, or did he just not play? Because there was definite rogue moments there. Now, this is literally a fucking 5-day break. So this needs to be like rest and recovery every day. Because the Friday is literally the game day. How do I copy that for like everything? What's the difference between recovery and rest? How do I get through all of this? There's got to be a better way to do this. I also think this screen needs to be more intuitive to know exactly when your game day is. Because, like, I know the game day is on the Friday. But clearly the game is not very good at telling me that the game day is on the Friday. You know? And there should be, like, a change for all setting as well. Recovery. But off a 5-day break, there's no way they should be training more than once. Like, what does it say? If you overload your players with too many training sessions, you'll lose morale and fatigue faster. Well, what's the player morale at? It doesn't even show me what the player morale's at. Rest. Recovery. Like, if you were being realistic, you would not train off a 5-day break. Right. I've gone through and done it for literally every single line. So hopefully that is good now. Mate, we're going to get some big ins for this game. Mid-season rookie draft. All right, surely we're getting some fucking gun NPC. Surely there's some gun in here, you know? What's our first pick? Oh, we don't have anyone who's got a long-term injury. Right, so we're not taking anyone. Okay, guess not. Lockie Hunter. Al McPherson. Matt Murdoch. What is this? Daredevil. Did they dead-ass pick a guy called Matt Murdoch? Milan Murdoch, yeah. It is Lockie Hunter. Is it retired Lockie Hunter? Oh my god, it is. Who decided to pick up Lockie Hunter? Crazy. The Bombers. Yeah, it would be Essendon. He's retired, comes out of retirement to play for the Bombers. Right, Dreamtime team. Big Nankovus is coming back. Smiley back in the lineup. He's been a gun. He deserves a position in the team over there. Okay. Taj Houghton. Sorry, buddy. Sammy Lawler gets his spot back in. Gibkiss can come back in for Miller. Big Harry maybe plays over Lafau. I think also this screen needs to be more intuitive. Like the fact that if you do have stamina as something that is so impactful to how your players perform, you need to have something in this screen to tell you that this player has no fucking stamina and should not be picked for this game because they need to be rested. Right? Like there's just too much to track and there's not enough options that actually tell you where you should be putting these things. You know? And that sucks from a player perspective because you're like, well, how am I supposed to play to the best of my ability and use your mode to the maximum when you're not giving me enough things? Apparently they updated that. I just did the update. There's nothing here that's telling me what I need to know. They might have updated like how much people get stamina changes, but there's nothing that's changed. You check that in roster management. Yeah, but how does that help me when I'm picking the team? You know what I mean? If I can't see the stamina on this screen, why do I have to keep changing screens to see the stamina? That's my point. Like, don't make things harder than they need to be. Do I play a second ruck? In-game, it shows you stat. I understand that, but how does in-game help me if I can't see which players are injured at the moment or like a low percentage? Like, there is no excuse. Yeah. There should be a quick pick option for position. Yeah, and this is also frustrating that I have to scroll down fucking every single man and his dog. Anyway, that's the team. That's the team. Yes, beautiful stuff. VFL Dreamtime. That can be auto-picked. Oh, good. It has the kitties. We love to see it. Right, we need to win this game. Yes. And North a chance for top 8? No. They're literally 17th. You can have a good week without being a good team. They're not a good team yet. It's like Essendon. Essendon are like 9th. Do I think they'll play finals? Absolutely not. They're not a good team. Sorry, Essendon are 10th. Like they're technically, if they were to beat the Gold Coast, they would be in the finals. But yes, I don't think they're a good team. Yes. Right. Welcome to the dream time. The Bombers, the Tigers. This will be taking place very soon. Crowd up and about. I feel like once again it's changed my fucking lineup. What's the point in picking the team if it doesn't stick to the team. Oh. Like, what is that? I auto-selected the VFL team, not the AFL team. It happens when you auto-pick VFL team. Well, it's fucking stupid. Fix that. I just don't think Essendon are a good team. It's like Melbourne. Melbourne have had a good couple of weeks, but then I just don't rate it. Right. So the Tigers and the Bombers. Dream time. It's Big Goldie in the middle against Nankervis, but the Tigers hoping to win the game of football. Lafau out of the middle. Thompson Dow lines up from 40. There's the opener. What a hot start. Cop that, everyone in the chat who said I was rubbish. Thompson Dow finishes. Love to see it. Can we sustain? Dow to Hopper to Ross. On the ball. Bombers through the middle. That's a terrible kick. It's gone 5 metres. The Tigers inside 50. Taranto is down there. Should be able to pick up the football first. He doesn't, but he's put the Bombers under pressure. That's a free kick if I've ever seen one. Oh, boy. Should have been holding the pill. Or insufficient intent. Hopper. Campbell. Shield has it. He's run down. Brown. Oh, smothered. Campbell again. Is that smothered? It is. Jeez, what a goal-saving moment for the Bombers. Remember, this is the updated version of the game. It could be either better or worse. We don't really know. Could be harder or easier. They could be still just as stupid. There's Luke Traynor. Where am I going to look for an option inside the forward 50? Could go high to the top of the goal square. Gone with a short kick. Big Nank. Takes the mark. Goes with the low ball. Finds Hugo Ralph Smith. Can line up for the Tigers. Oh, they've changed the set shot. Little aimer. Hugo. Hugh gets it. The Tigers have 2. So that's a great result. It's Brian versus Ryan in the ruck. Ryan gets it down. The Tigers will get the clearance again. Nankervis has gone forward here, as we saw a couple of weeks ago. Tom Brown, handball to Samson Ryan. Not sure they needed another handball, the Tigers, although Campbell will get it to Houghton, who will kick the goal. Richmond have 3. What a start. This is also Spoon Bowl in our manager mode, because this is 17th versus 18th. So the Tigers need to win this game to get themselves off the bottom of the ladder. And this is a hot start here in the opening term. Tap down, Hopper. Bombers go inside forward 50. Goldstein was down there. Luke Traynor did a nice job. His kick was not going anywhere because he was taken down in the tackle, and Langford kicks the goal. The Bombers are on the board. We're playing away this week, Aiden. In Clayton. I don't think it's on the website, but we've got it. Bombers back inside 50. Parrish. There's another one. Win this game to lose the #1 pick. Yeah, that's fair. Ball. Well done, Sampson. Pressure. Lafau. Houghton. He's already kicked one. He's going to give this one off to Lafau. Probably shouldn't have done that. So Bombers will repel again. No, they just put him forward. That's what happens with the auto interchange nonsense here. That's a handball to Shield. Not sure why that was a wise decision. Advantage Bombers. Now the Tigers have a free kick. Taranto's got it on the wing. Has Prestia running wide. Just needs to find a little chipping option here inside the 50. Parrish runs him down. Bombers will get another free kick. You're going to kick this ball right here, aren't you? Oh, Shield. We've got numbers everywhere here. They should not be able to get through. Yet they somehow have. I was going to say Grimes, but that's not Grimes. Dow. Handball to Ryan. Got his hands free to Hopper. Gets the kick inside 50. Shield intercepts again. And the Bombers will look to accelerate out of defence once again. Brian. So we kicked 3 goals in the first 10 minutes. The Bombers hit back with the next 2. It's been hard work for both sides. That's a dangerous kick into the middle. No one's going to take the mark. Ralph Smith gets it and he's taken down immediately. Tap down. Brian. Durham holding the man. He was taken in the tackle. He had the ball first. Samson Ryan, not a great little spoil there. Short got it, then Trainer got a flick on handball. The Tigers are away through the middle of the ground here. Hopper, one more to Dow. Can he give it back? Ralph Smith just gets his hands free and he's taken high. So the Tigers will just blast it inside 50. There's numbers everywhere. One of those is Seth Campbell. He was out the back, lurking, had to get the kick away, and the Bombers again. Gee, they're able to get out of defence in all sorts of trouble. Who wants the football? Samson Ryan's kick almost finds Mansell. Couldn't pick it up. That's deliberate. That has to be deliberate. Why are you not paying that deliberate? They don't give shit against the AI, do they? Honestly. Ryan down. Hopper snaps. Finds Olga. Jasper will go the banana. I don't think this will work. Or it does. 4-1-25 the Tigers. 2 straight 12 the Bombers. Late in the opening quarter. Prestia running onto this. Should be first to it. Has a handball inboard. Taranto got his arms free. Got it to Prestia. Short kick might work to Mansell. That is some good stuff from the Tiggy Tigers. Can Mansell finish on quarter time? Yes, he can. He's pumped. It's a 5-2 opening term. And a packed out MCG for the Dreamtime clash. Can we have a look here? Oh, we can see stamina of players now. You do love to see that. Huge. See, why wasn't this? Why isn't this in the other screen? Thompson Dow's wrecked, man. Get him off.
No slow starts, no second guess.
Yeah, it's Friday night. He's Richmond Essendon. So the Bombers trailing by 19 points. Richmond with a hot start in the opening term. Kick goes forward to Goldstein. The Bombers streaming forward their midfield players. Getting up in there. Broad in a 3 or almost 4-on-1. He's able to navigate out of there. Tyler Young run down by Guelphy. Just cut off the angles. And he will line up. For Essendon's first. Starts right. It's coming back. Guelphy loves it. Huge stuff. High fives all around. Nice. Oh, get to it. There's 2 of you. Ball. And paid. Short kick inside 50 to Olga again. Yeah, there's just no options forward. Yes. Jasper Olga has kicked 1 so far today. This for his second. It's a beautiful kick. He's off and celebrating immediately. Richmond kick away again. Pretty sure they all are, obviously, in the game. Ryan just punched it. It went straight to the Bombers, who get out of the middle. The quick handball. Merritt. That's Zachary to Hunter. Lockie Hunter from the mid-season draft. Unbelievable story. Retired mid-season draft operator. And he's back playing footy. And he's kicking a goal at dream time at the G. That's an extraordinary little moment. Oh, Ryan, what a tap to Taranto. The hands to Lafau. Was taken high. Jeez, I thought we had the players out there. One of those is down. Going forward. Lynch to Morris. Can he finish with a dribbling ball that goes out of bounds? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. 13-point Tiger lead. Ryan got the tap down. Bombers got the clearance. Taranto put the tackle on, but Essendon tried to repel once more. This ball is out to Edwards, to Durham. Sends it forward towards Laverty. Trainer did a nice job to get back. But again, the Bombers, look at the spread. Look at the pace that they work forward in here. Jaden Short has a number of players to contend with. He does so geniusly as the Tigers get out of defence. Go forward to Lafau. Lost and it just fell in his lap. And he can send it forward, although it's just all Essendon there if Lynch can't make a contest, which he can't. And the Bombers will work their way out of defence. Yet again, although dangerous kick to the middle. Taranto was one of the players there, as was Trainer, as was Rioli, who has a bounce, has a number of players coming at him for the football. Lynch, handball to Olga. Can he just dribble it? He can, and it's through. What a nice little kick. The Tigers have 7. Jasper Olga has 3. What is happening? It is a 19-point advantage once more in favour of the Tigers. Ridley goes out wide with a short kick to Guelphy, who plays on immediately to the top of the goal square. And the Tigers will repel. That's a push in the back. Back to the 9. Thank you. Switch is on. Oh, my game's broken. My game's broken. I ran into the post or something. The game's broken. I can't do anything. Oh, jeez. What was happening there? Guerin. Cale Guerin. Kicks the Bombers' goal. Absolutely stitched up by that. Absolutely stitched up. Clearly I ran into the post and my man forgot how to run. So the Bombers back to 13 points. Jack Ross in the red boots. Takes the football. Drills it inside 50 to Taj Houghton. It's the young Tigers who are putting the work in on the scoreboard. This for his 2nd goal. It's bending across the face. Shot ball to Pryor. Oh, Campbell intercepted. Not sure about the handball option though. Pretty silly stuff. Bombers go forward, but only as far as Broad. Wants to switch the football to Short. There's a bigger switch on here if we really want to do it. That's just a very high ball for Banks. Gresham put the pressure on Banks, who's just had 2 panic handballs, and it's a turnover for the Bombers. Although Banks does well. He wins it back. What a wall the Bombers have set up in front of me. Oh, I had to get over it. I had to get over the wall. I didn't quite, and they were away. And through the middle, they can go forward. Jack Ross got to commit here. He does. Great tackle. Oh, Ridley still gets a kick away. Tigers might be out if we can pick up the football. We can't. Laverty, run down. Lynch is cooked. Vlossen attacks it to the boundary line. That'll be deliberate. Probably. And it is. So the Bombers can play on immediately. Go short to Hunter. He's already got a goal. He sends it inside 50 to Alwyn Davey Jr. At least I believe it was Alwyn. Could have been the other one. Langford. Short to Cox. Can't be much long left in this quarter. Who's going to get rid of it? Gee, that's a panic handball again. Laverty inside 50 for the Bombers. Still no mark taken. And Davey Jr. again. It's an 8-point margin. It is just extraordinary. I'm actually cooked here heading into the break. And that is half time. I know, I saw the update. We've done the update. I saw the patch notes. I'm excited. Jasper Olga has 3 goals in the first half. What's the fantasy points looking like? Archie Perkins leading all comers. Thompson Dow, 35 fantasy points. Huge for that. As for the disposal getters, Thompson Dow has had 11. No wonder he's absolutely cooked. As if we have a look on the bench. Look at him. He's in the red. You might have to sub him off, but he's obviously having a cracking game. Absolutely having a cracking game. Here's Samson Ryan. Tom Lynch looking at his calf. There's a potential soreness issue. That's genuinely me. Always a sore right calf. Langford in the ruck against Samson Ryan. Maybe the Tigers have a bit of an advantage here. Ryan gets it down to Dow, who will get another clearance. And it goes out in the Ross direction, who should be the first man to the football. And his handball does go inboard to Hopper, whose handball misses the target of Ryan. An advantage was paid. Taj Houghton injured. He's done a hammy. That's not good for the Tigers youngster. I think he just worked his way back into the side. Anyway, the Bombers go forward. Tyler Young is there. He gets a fist away. Sam Banks should win this ball, and Richmond have the numbers to be able to repel through Broad. Although his kick up along the wing, not great. Lafau does get a fist in, though. Houghton, we know he's just done a string, but he's putting a big effort in here to try to win the football back. Short kick to Ulwin. Then Nick Cox, long lost and pushed out of the way by Guelphy, and it's a mark. This to make it a 2-point margin. He does. Oh, boy. Big Dank. Back in the middle. Up against Goldie. And the clearance goes the Tigers' way, but it'll be another intercept mark for the Bombers. Richmond, they've led most of this game. Essendon starting to charge forward, though. Ross to Lynch. He's not got much in it, but he's kicked the goal. The flags go up. We needed that one. Tommy Lynch. Tommy Lynch. Tommy Lynch. Tommy Lynch. Won't be playing this week because he's in concussion protocols. But he's in our game, in our world. We make it happen. That time Goldstein got the tap, but only as far as the Bombers, who were under the pump as Ralph Smith sent it inside 50. Tom Brown is down there. Oh, almost took the mark. Redman had him. And the Bombers can just work it out of defence. Caldwell has it. Outside the 50. Short kick to Seth Campbell. Brown taken high, umpire. Yes, he was. I believe he was the substitute, Tom Brown. It's come into the game. It's across the face. Might not even make the distance. Lynch was there. Cox outmarks him. And then almost turns it over. But McGrath made it work. He's got numbers of the football here. That handball's a good one to McAuliffe. He's got a left shoe. What's he going to do with it? He bullets it. Only to Redman. That's another terrible kick from the Bombers, but they'll get away with it through some strong marking options. Now Parrish to Perkins through the middle. His handball's a turnover. Get another ball up. Nank gets it down to McAuliffe. He's taking down the tackle. Nankova's handball over his head to Dow. Had another possession. He's absolutely taking the piss with how many touches he's had. Short just punches it away from Derby Jr., who gets a little kick away. And now Dow. Can he put the tackle on? Geez, he's done everything today, Thompson Dow. Absolutely unbelievable performance from him. Mansell didn't pick it up. Cox did. Got it to Perkins. 55 from home. And he sends it up to the top of the goal square. Banks with a fist to Broad. The Bombers might clear it. Or will they? Oh, yes. Beautiful from short. That'll buy us time as Essendon look to send it back in through Cox. Short to Davey Jr. Where's the next option? Punched away. Ross with a big tackle on Guelphy, who goes backwards. in the Tigers' direction, who now have numbers here to move the football. One of those is Jaden Short. Can he get it up towards Ralph Smith on the wing? Yes, he can. Not quite, though. McGrath, brilliant. And the ball pings back the other way to the Tigers. Now Lafau, McAuliffe, Ralph Smith. One more handball and they're away. And Mansell just did not look before going inside 50 because it was all Essendon back there. And the Bombers will take the relieving mark and go forward yet again through the corridor. It's a hot game, this one. Vloston blasts it off the deck. There's pressure on everyone. Lynch's handball to the big fella, Nankervis. And he kicks the goal. That is a cracking bit of play. The ball just pings all over the park. Eventually, we're able to get a little option and finish with a nice goal. That was big Toby Nankervis. Tigers go backwards to go forwards. There's Thompson Dow again. He's been everywhere, as has Taranto to Lafau. He's kicked another. And in the space of a couple of minutes, we're out to 20 points. And now up against Langford, so it should be another clearance going the Tigers' way. Dow had it again. Advantage paid to the Bombers for a throw. Inside 50. Vloston is just too good. Takes the intercept. We've got numbers in the middle of the ground here, because Essendon just dropped numbers back significantly, so we're able to cut our way through the corridor here. There's another 3-on-1 brewing here. Thompson Dow probably up to position 30, I reckon. At this point, he's had that many of it. Taranto at the front, Lynch at the back, made the contest. Essendon under the pump, though. They will get out. Caldwell plays on immediately. Trainer came off his man, and he went back to his man. And that is Ridley. Bombers play on. Good tackle. Oh, I can't get around him. There was a bloke on the ground, which meant Guelphy was able to get a little bit of a lead. You think Dow's done a hammy. He's got the stamina bar for an injury. I know. Right on three-quarter time, Matt Guelphy has missed, which means it's a 19-point Richmond advantage. I think that's the stats thing, when people had 50 possessions. A 3-goal-to-1 quarter for Richmond sees them by 19 points at the moment. In this one, Jasper Olga came off with an injury. Thompson Dow's had 15 possessions, leading all comers on the ground. Does that mean he has the most fantasy points? Archie Perkins does. Jeez, he's kicked a goal as well. I mean, Dow does also, but maybe it's the clangers from some of his kicks. Oh, no, it's the same. It's the same. He's just had 2 more possessions. What about tackles? Yeah, he's had 4 tackles. 4 tackles, 4 marks. That's where all his points are coming from. But the Tigers have done a significant job here. The coach is looking at him like, fellas, look at this. Get it done. Get it absolutely done. Who will be dreaming at the end of the night? Will it be the Tigers? Will it be the Bombers? It's a 19-point Richmond lead. From the middle, McAuliffe off the Ryan tap. Got it forward. Lafau and Morris at the drop of the footy. Good pressure. Lock it in. What is a clanger? Basically a turnover. When you use the football and it goes to the other team. Or you kick it out of bounds or something. Oh, that's not a great kick, because they had players everywhere, and that's 50. For the little piece of shit tackle afterwards. Trainer, handball to Rioli. Probably didn't need to give away a handball there, because it just opened up the game for the Bombers. Inside 50, looking for Gerwin. Young had it, dropped it. Ewan kicked the goal. 13 points. Unwin, sorry. A shit disposal. Yes, that's correct. The Tigers just losing a bit of momentum as the Bombers start hot in the final term. They do get that little kick away forward. Trainer tried to go off the ground, didn't quite. And Richmond repel. Lafau, handball into the middle to Dow. Short kick does find Ralph Smith, who's actually got a bit of time here, who can finish with a beautiful goal. It's just an open game, this one. Need to hold the lead. Hold and maintain the lead. Ryan McAuliffe forward for Richmond. Lefau with a fist. The ball towards Ralph Smith. Brilliant tackle for the Tigers. I drink a lot of water. Good start. Langford won it down to Parrish. Dow picked it up, as did Ross. Short ball finds Lynch, top the square. And in real modern football style, Lynch will bend it through. I was going with a real Sam Draper type operation. Tommy Lynch is excited by that one. The crowd would have hated that. Might be a game-high lead, this, of 25 points. Parrish through the middle to Hunter. Inside the forward 50, short with the fist on. Davey Jr. then had it, went backwards to go forwards, and it's going to be a Bomber goal. Back to 19. It's just too easy from the middle with Sampson doing his best work. Mansell got his arms free, got it out to Ross, got the kick on the left. Another one for the Tigers. Just good work. Do I drink beer? Not particularly. McAuliffe gets the clearance. Jack Ross should be first to it. He just kicked the goal. Can he kick another? He's under the pump immediately in the tackle. Nick Cox now. Handballs it out to Parrish. And he goes forward looking for Ridley. Got him. Langford. Handball back to Ridley. Goes short to Perkins. Nice decision. Archie Perkins, #1 rated player on the ground. This is possession 20, goal number 2. He's single-handedly keeping the Bombers in this game. Ryan got it down, but the Bombers will go forward again. Ridley to Langford, inside the forward 50, Cox. Couldn't take it, short, put the tackle on him. Now Ross should be first to it. If he's not, that's okay, because Dow, who has been dominant, has the football. Then he loses the ball, and the Bombers go inside 50. There's nobody home in that pocket other than Nick Cox. We'll get a boundary throw in. I'm more of a whiskey man myself. At the back. Perkins. For goal number 3, Archie Perkins doesn't get it. Slight amount of draw momentum going. Oh dear, what is that kick? My leaders were not leading in the positions I needed them to. Hold on, Nathan Broad. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers in the middle here for Richmond. The Bombers are just almost giving us the open space to be able to work the football away here. That's McAuliffe looking for and finding Lefau. Probably should have been able to fend off a bloke a little bit better than that as the Bombers go back through the middle of the ground. Ball picked up by Unwin. Gresham involved, but the Tigers once more. Here's another handball. McAuliffe went to go backwards. Advantage Richmond. Then Langford across the ground. Finds Hunter. Probably wants to play on. Didn't though. That's not a great kick. I reckon we've done enough here, given the time remaining in the game. And that's a short ball looking for Morris. Didn't get him. Essendon have to have game awareness here. They need to realise the game is just about done. Because the Tigers can just go backwards. Like, we've just got options aplenty. Milk the clock, so to speak, with an 18-point advantage. And it's exactly what we're doing right now. Chipping through the little Bomber zone. Even that kick should have worked. Unwin. Was it Broad? Edwards. Push forward. Punch that. Good hands. Oh, Rioli taken down by Langford. Ball it up. Rucks nominate, thank you, apparently. We've played 25 minutes in the final term. There cannot be long left in this game. There's the siren. It's a Richmond win. They make it 4 of the last 5. The rebuild in full effect. And it was a young gun performance that got this game done for them. The Bombers languishing at the bottom of the ladder after the Tigers piled on 6 goals to 4 in the second half, just to really get away and hold that lead. Yellow and black. Huge performance. It's the stats overview. Interesting. Archie Perkins, number 1 rated player on the ground. Ridley and Hunter also important. But Thompson Dow, absolutely spectacular there. I think he had plenty of it. He had 18 possessions and a goal for the Tigers in a very important encounter for them as they got it done. And in the end, the Bombers just unable to get the result. 33 inside 50s for the Tigers. Could have been a little bit more efficient, but we'll work on that going forward. Huge result. Don't know why you keep rocking up to these things.
I'm just getting paid, mate.
Who does number 2 work for?
The other guy is gone.
It's fine. You didn't say anything last time.
After such a disappointing result last week, are you impressed with how the boys bounced back? And was there any secrets to train this week for your back-to-back short breaks?
Yeah, obviously we didn't train this week. We just focused on recovery, which was the main thing for us. We thought we ran out of legs last week, and this week obviously we were able to hold ourselves in good stead in the second half and really kick away. And I think that was vital to the performance.
With a good win like that, how will you maintain this momentum going forward?
Look, we've said the whole time this is not going to be a quick fix, and it's not going to be a huge turnaround. But obviously we have won 4 of our last 5 games. So after a disappointing start to the season, this has been a really good momentum builder for us, and hopefully, as we continue to blood young players. We see the results in what we put out there on the field.
All right. Must be impressive that Jasper Alger with 3 goals. Anything to say on that?
Yeah, he was really impressive in that first half. I think at a time where they sort of did take a little bit of early ascendancy, he was important. Obviously, he's probably going to miss the next couple of weeks with a hammy, so. We're hoping that that's not too serious and potentially he can come back sooner rather than later.
All right. We'll go a couple more. I know it's only round 11, but another 14 weeks left. Do you see yourself playing finals?
Look, it's such an even competition at the moment. There's one game between 6th and 15th. So, really, you know, anyone's in the hunt, and we're just as in it as everyone else. So we'll see how that plays out. Obviously, we're not putting a ceiling on where our season goes, but we'll give ourselves every opportunity to win games of football, and hopefully it's an exciting finish to the year.
Where's
Thank you.
GWS? Where's it? No, that's it. Yeah, we're happy with
I
that.
think I can do it. Yeah, I can do it.
Alright, I'm done for the
That can be
night.
enough. All right.
Good night.
Au revoir.
I'm gonna go play some 2. I'm gonna play some 2K.
Okay.
Okay.
Nobody asked. Got him. Got him. The Tigers lost another VFL game. Thompson Dow played like almost BOG in the AFL, and he played VFL and had 20 possessions. Extraordinary. Although here it says he plays for Essendon, so that's a bit rogue, but you know. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Schedule the travel. Mate, we don't play many bloody away games. May as well just make it 5 stars. Honestly. Into the training scheduler. All right, the key forwards. When do we play? Our VFL team's dead last, by the way. Towie's a telelegend. Crazy. What am I looking for? Richmond GWS. It's on the Saturday. Okay. So if we're going to train... Oh, I guess I already did my training. All right. Jasper Olga out. Sam Lawler in. Harsh Houghton out. Yeah, mate, this is going to be a huge gap. Like, I'm going to have so many big ins for this game. Like, I could play Bolter forward instead of back, and then swing him if I need to. Smiley plays on ball. Maybe Lafau gets a rest. I think his stamina was a bit meh. Because, like, Gibcus can play back if you give Short a week off. Who else should be in the team? Macca. I mean, what's Thompson Dow's stamina look like? That's the real question, isn't it? Like, because I look at fatigue management, I go extended recovery period. Condition. Everyone's at 100%. Thompson Dow's not. Maybe he deserves a week off. So there's McIntosh. They've clearly made some adjustments to this, by the way. The fact that everyone's on 100% is like clearly they've listened to everyone saying, it's too much. This is a strong team. Like, this is a team that should not be losing games of football. I like. Dow, we're giving him a full break. I reckon Trezor comes in. Yeah. Confirm. And then VFL, we have to just do this, right? We just have to confirm lineup, right? Steely Green can play VFL. Not in the ruck, obviously. Who could you play in the ruck? Big mate. Yes. That'll do. Was Dow in the VFL team and I just left it there? Don't know. Perhaps I left him in. Perhaps I did. Alright, this is the VFL game. It's in that. Giants flogged us. Oh, he's done it. He's done an injury. He's done an injury. We didn't need that. We didn't need that. So silly. So silly. Dumb. It's just bad player management. It's just bad player management. I don't understand what I was doing. I had to try and get everyone in, get everyone out. Get everyone in, you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn around. And that's what it's all about. It is the Giants and the Tigers at ENGIE Stadium. That's NG Stadium. The Richmond team, the Richmond way, the Richmond jumper. We win today. Good to see my lineup is exactly as I planned it. It's exactly what I love to see. This will be a big performance here at the Cattle Stock Ground, the Sydney Showground Stadium. Nice view underneath the seats there, as the people holding the banner are back. The big suits on the banner holding. Oh, they've stopped holding it. It's going to come down, everyone. It's going to come down. Oh, they're holding it again. The Richmond players are holding it now. Oh, my God. Oh, you'll love to see it. The Tigers have called heads. Can't believe they've held the banner for the Giants. Richmond have won the toss. They'll kick to the left of screen. I feel like we played the Giants already. Oh, that was in that other place, in the West Coast career mode. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to start grinding Fortnite to get Darth Jar Jar Binks. Because you have to be like level 1 million or something stupid to be able to buy him. Anyway, we digress. It is Big Briggsy and Big Nank in the middle of the ground. Smiley with a nice tackle pressure there early. Taranto, he was under the pump immediately. Then Nankervis got the handball almost towards McIntosh, but it was taken by the Giants. Brent Daniels has it. He goes with a long ball inside 50. The package is down there. Trainer gets the fist away. Stringer has it again. Goes with the Boona. Nah. The package delivers the opener. Or was it Cogs? I thought Stringer had the ball. Never mind. Was Canelio in the end. Ruined my commentary line. Already, Nankervis immediately out of the ruck as they put Bolter in. That's a free kick to Tom Green. And he goes deep inside 50. Broad with a fist. Picked up by Stringer again. Still under the pressure, the Tigers. Smiley is there, who takes it down. Look at the numbers around this ball for the Giants. Ware kicks the goal. 2 goals, GWS. Richmond yet to score. All of a sudden, it's a bit of a hot start for the Giants as they tried to get another clearance. They will get it. Ralston, he was taken down. McIntosh's handball pretty good from to Ross. Now back to Prestia. Not sure about that next handball. McIntosh over his head to Ralph Smith to Taranto, who can run in and finish. Oh, the Tigers needed that one. You're almost better at the running shots, just given how open the ball is through the middle of the ground at the moment. Prestia to Ross, to McIntosh, back towards Ross. He couldn't get there. Nankervis looks for a big tackle, doesn't lay it. Then the fist away by the Tigers. The Giants go forward. That was in the Darcy Jones direction. Taken down in a tackle once again. There's just congestion all around the football here. Stringer from outside 50 towards Jones. But Tyler Young gets a fist in and it'll be seen over the boundary line for the Tigers. You can see the stoppage set up. Lots of numbers here for the Giants. And again, they're going to get a quick snap out of there for another goal. That time, Josh Kelly. This is the second time this has happened at a forward 50 stoppage against us. Not good enough. From the middle, Nankervis to Ross. Really should have just kicked the ball. Instead, he gave it off. Cornelio, though, run down by Ross. And now Ralph Smith can send it inside 50 with a drilling ball to Lawler. There's my number 1 pick. Sammy Law, Sammy Law, Sammy Law. That's right. Na. Yo, Ross. Almost Fonty. Will they go back up the line? They will. Although it's dropped. Handball, dangerous. Kick under pressure. Backwards. Nankervis picked it up. His kick 5 metres. Cornelio's going to get it. Ross runs him down. No prior ball up. Samson Ryan. Tap down Ware again with the clearance. Goes forward towards Briggs. Got it and gave the handball off to Angove immediately. Then Kelly was run down, as was this man by Vloston. Or maybe Mansell. I think put the tackle on. Smiley pushed immediately in the back. Will get the free kick. The question is, where does he go with it? Oh, shit. That's going to work. To Vloston. I forgot you can press the L3 button and you do this. It's not a bad way of playing, is it? Nick Vloston doesn't kick that many goals. And this one from outside 50 is just a flying. Short kick to Stone. Back to Iden. Giants out of defence. Fonty. He wants to move it back through the corridor on the 45 to Cornelio. He's kicking 5 metres at best. Umpire said play on. Or did he? No, he didn't. He said, I'm just going to let this roll here. Ross, if he gets the handball to Big Nank, he was free. Who can get to the football? Campbell. Again, Richmond, they're just streaming forward in a wave here. And it's going to be Ross finishing and kicking the goal. Did that add a career, Cam? Not yet. All of a sudden, after the Giants started hot, Richmond have had probably the better of the play the last 10 minutes here. That's a good handball to McIntosh, who's immediately taken high. And goes deep to the pocket to Lawler. Put a fist on instead of trying to take the mark. I think I went to the spoil button instead. Here's Taranto with a little kick. It's going to be holding the ball. Incorrect disposal. Giants free kick. Not a great ball, though. McIntosh should have intercepted. Fonty hasn't. You expect them to go short. They do go short. That's handball distance short. Seth Campbell intercepts, and he blast kicks it into the pocket, but nobody home. Or is there? Sampson got a bit of a fist on there. Ryan, that was. Vloston playing forward. Not sure why that's the case. Good bump. McIntosh won the contest. Sent a high footy towards the top of the 50. Nobody wanted it. Trainer looped it over his head to Sam Lawler, who bends another one through. Sammy Lawler for the Tigers. He's keen. He's excited. And the Tigers have hit the front here late in the first quarter. Show me the replay on this one. Just runs around, snaps the footy, gets it home. As we said, Richmond have been dominant since the first couple of minutes after the Giants' hot start. Smiley, good tackle, and Richmond should be able to go forward again. Prestia's handball pretty good to Smiley through the middle, and if they can get away, they're on. McAuliffe Almost, but again run down, and the Giants maybe will have the last say of the term. Forward to Kelly. He's going to have a ping here. Probably right on quarter time. From just outside the 50, it's going right to the goal line. Ryan gets a punch. So it's all clear, one behind. The Tigers 3-2-20, the Giants 3-1-19. So 1 point lead at the main, the first break. But a nice hot start for both these sides. Yes, so Doug Nichols had these 2 rounds. Ooh. Who has started well? Sammy Lawler with a goal. Cornelio also. He's up to 35 fantasy points. Jack Ross leading all comers. 4 tackles in the first quarter and a snag. Huge. Look at that. Big Camden McIntosh with his yellow headband and all. Tom Brown looking pretty clueless there. I'm not going to lie. And the big Nank looking a bit sad. It's good to know they've changed a lot of the players' boots as well in this update. I'm sure you've noticed that one, but I definitely have. Here's Jack Ross getting another clearance. Leader of all fantasy stats on the ground. Number 1 rated player. Giants will get the repelling ball. That's Lockie Ash. Gets it out towards Briggs. Big punch away from him. Ross yet again. Little ball inside 50. Might find the target. Might find Trainer. Trainer not sure why he's got it. He dribbled it. Oh, you should have left it. You should have left it. Mate, that was a cracking dribble. Not that I meant it. And that's a turnover to Nank. I don't know if I got the power on this. Starts left, coming back. Has he squeezed it home? He has. The captain. Not sure how that got through, by the way. Running hot. Jack Ross should have gone in his direction. It didn't. In the end, it's the Giants looking for the clearance. Samson Ryan, his handball missed the target. Maybe a ruckman shouldn't be doing those sorts of things. Prestia put the tackle on, won the ball back. Richmond are away. It's a nice footy. Front and centre was Smiley. Turn inside 50. Who wants the footy the most? Jack Buckley does. Oh, not a sure decision that was. That's a terrible kick. Boston marks. Got McIntosh out wide here. Who will get to the football and just send it long to the top of the goal square. Lynch outmarked again. Giants almost looking to play a bit of perfect footy. That's a terrible handball backwards. Lynch just absolutely barrels into that man, and it does no distance to him at all. McIntosh, oh, over the top. Looked for the speck. He couldn't quite get it. Handball backwards. Campbell, his handball's intercepted by Stone. Goes forward for Briggs. Both these sides trying to move the ball quick at various points. Not sure how well it's working for them. There's a big option here in the distance. It's Nick Voloston, who does hold his ground. He's played up the ground today, and it's been very nice. It's a nice high kick. Mansell underneath it. There's 3 Giants to compete against, and he gets it to ground, but the Giants are away. Brown. It's on the mark. Angove had it. Samson Ryan to Ross. Handball over the top towards Mansell. He's wrapped up in a tackle. We'll get a ball up in the centre circle in the middle of the ground. Sampson got it down. The tap from the Tigers. That was Ross instead of actually disposing of it. He gave the ball back to himself. Lawler in the 50-50 ball. Didn't quite get it, but he got the handball away to Smiley. Got it back to Mansell, to Lawler. Another handball instead of a kick. Not sure what we're doing there. That's my own personal poor decision making. Toby Green has it in the defensive 50. So that just shows you how slow the Giants have been today at working the ball out of defence, is the fact that Toby is up there. That's a free kick to the Tigers for incorrect disposal. Smiley sees a man running back towards goal. It's Lynch, who is outmarked again by Jack Buckley, who's having a cracking start to this game. And I've got no idea why that ball went there. Out wide to McIntosh. Can I get someone leading into the pocket here? It's a one-on-one, and this time Trainer, the defender, turned forward. He's lining up here. Yeah, let's give it some height, shall we? Don't know if this will come back enough here for Luke Trainer. Kicked the match-winning goal in the under-18s last year, and this is no mistake. The Tigers go out to a 14-point lead on the road. And making this a bit of a game. Short kick, Briggs. Goes deep. Oh, Tyler Young outmarked by Brent Daniels. I haven't had any injuries yet in this game. There's a goal. Brent Daniels finishes it off. Margin back to 8. Smiley, good tackle. Tigers handball through the middle of the ground, not an ideal sort of an option, but McAuliffe will be first to the football. We know he's quick. We know he's got a drilling ball, and he finds Morris. It's a very nice game going on here at the moment at NG Stadium. The Tigers pile on another. Keep that lead back at 14 points. 6-3, 39, 4-1, 25. Jack Ross, high, taken very high. We go with a long kick. Seth Campbell should be third man in here. Doesn't quite take the mark, but he puts the tackle on. Tries to repel. I've noticed the game's much quicker because everyone's got a lot more stamina. There's Ross with a handball to Trainer under the pump. Dion Presti has done a hammy.
Clear out, thank you.
Realism 100. In case anyone didn't know, Presti does his hammy almost every game he plays, which is a shame. Running a long way was Gibcus. And it's half time. The meatball has been torn. That's exactly right. 4-1-25, the Giants. 6-1-39, the Tigers. This has been a good game, this. I must say. It has been a good game. A GG's, if you will. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Apparently, they're making a movie. Sorry, this is where the absolute dregs of society are right now, and the amount of brain rot that we are exuberating. Apparently, they're making a Skibbity toilet movie, and Michael Bay will direct. Now, I don't know what any of that means. But apparently this is real. I don't understand. Genuinely. Like, I have been watching a TV show on Apple called The Studio. And they... Like, it basically takes the piss out of movie studios, how they want to use IP for everything. And the big joke of the movie is they're going to make a Kool-Aid movie. It's literally like making a fucking Powerade movie, right? And yet, this is extraordinary. Like, I don't even know. Yeah, this is genuine news. Like, what? How did they possibly get Michael Bay to think about directing this? Like, this has been reported by multiple fucking places. I just don't know what fucking timeline we are living in. Right. Okay. All the very best. Sorry, I just had to get that out there. All right, third term. Richmond and the Giants. It is a hotly contested game. It is the Tigers by 14 points at the halftime break. The Giants put a bit of a tsunami together there to get the opening clearance. There's Darcy Jones. Handball to Thomas. There's the first of the second half. I don't know, Brent. I don't know. It's actually crazy, though. Crazy. Margin back to 8. Can the Orange Tsunami pull off a big second half? I will just say, I've noticed massive update in how quick players take off now. They don't get stuck in the turf anymore. They just move. The game's more free-flowing because of it. Anyway, ball goes forward. Mansell in a contest. Fonte outmarks him. And then his kick dangerously to the top of the 50. The Tigers will get through. Morris shrugs off one. Gets a handball away to Bolter. And the Tigers take full advantage. Mansell pumps it home. Huge. Noel Bolter forward. Good move from us. Very good move from us. Ryan got it to Smiley. He didn't want to get tackled, but he did. Obviously, no one wants to get tackled. And call-off has it. Oh, I've kicked it straight into the Giants, or have I? Doesn't matter. The Tsunami will send it forward and find Cadman. He's got a man out the back. He's got so many men out the back. Look at this. Inside 50 deep. Canelio will take the mark. Line up from 20 out. Do they have shoe brands on the players now? Notice the new boot colours. I don't know about the brands, but there's definitely lots of new colours on the shoes. That's a finish. 6-1-37, the Giants back to 8 points. Tigers, 7-3-45. Once again, the clearance goes backwards, though, for the Giants. Noah Bolter from 45, run down. Run down. Could have been a nice finish. Not to be. Is the switch on here? That's a nice kick into the middle of the ground. Hannaford. How about a Fonte? Bit of Seth Campbell pressure. Toby Green had it. Didn't quite get it in the mark contest. In the back, free kick for the Giants. Hannaford goes short. Mark taken by String at the package. Package looking to deliver inside forward 50. Oh, you got to put a fist on here. Young did, but it doesn't matter. Canelio, I think, has kicked his third. Stephen Canelio makes it a 2-point game. The Giants are coming. The Giants are coming. Not to be confused with Isaac, who was traded to the Adelaide Crows. Again, another clearance. This time Stringer from the launching pad. Deep inside 50 towards Brown. 2-on-1. The Tigers able to get the fist out of bounds. Samson Ryan got the tap down. The Tigers hoping to get the clearance. This is Smiley. He was taken high. The contact is paid. Trezise has it. And the Tigers can switch here. We've got numbers on the other side of the ground. Dangerous ball. Lawson made it work, though. There's actually a heap of space out there. If we get it in that direction. Jack Ross, good mark. Goes with a short kick and finds Lawler. So, yes, my number one pick can line up for his second goal of the game. Sammy L. Has got it right to the line, and Samson Ryan, the big fella, the big ruckman, delivers the mark and should hopefully finish with a goal. Love it. Very impressive, the ruckman. Done a nice job. 8-3-51, 7-1-43. Seth Or was that Jack Ross? Samson Ryan holding the ball. Free kick. Mate, Jack Ross has been very impressive. It's the new boots. Boston in a 5-on-1. Outmarks everyone. And then launches a torp forward. Richmond have the numbers here. Over the top. Smiley. Bolter. Handball to Mansell. Handball forward towards Campbell, who is not going to get to it, disappointingly. And the Giants take it. Although Lynch should have cut that off. Boston will cut off whatever this is. And just drive him into the ground. This is a good contest here. The Giants trailing by 8. Tigers making it tricky. It's a good contest. It's a nice interception by Bolter, who's worked his way into defence now. Goes short to Tyler, who wants to go through the middle of the ground. Kick to Trezise. Has room to move on the wing. Plays on immediately. Has a couple of ounces. Turns inboard. One-on-one. Seth Campbell. Oh, he shoved his man out of the way successfully. And he's going to run through and kick the goal. It's kind of a bit crap. Like if you win the push, but then they can still spoil it. Just a little bit crap, you know. From the middle. Ryan, free kick Tigers should have been. Wasn't given. Ralph Smith to McIntosh. McIntosh kicked a goal like this in the 2020 granny. And he's put this one through as well. Huge. Headband and all for the K-Mac. Oh, pressure. Jeez, he'll get at this again, McIntosh. He'll get 2 in a minute, potentially. Offline. It's disappointing. Should have been there. Should have finished a second one in a row. It's a 21-point margin for the Tigers. We've played 23 into the third quarter. Oh, that's holding the ball. Not given. They've got nothing to kick to here, GWS. Except for him. Josh Kelly has it. We are late here in the third term. Siren can't be far away. If the Tigers get one late, all of a sudden, you just think it's almost game over. Kick inside the 50. Lawler marks, but the siren sounds just before it. Would have been a matter of milliseconds. Surely an umpire pays that one. It's the Tigers by 21. They accelerated late in the quarter with a 4-goal-to-3 term. Surely he took that mark. I agree. But we have extended that lead out to 21 points. Canelio has 3 goals. And he is probably the #1 rated player on the ground, Stephen Canelio. Let's have a look at the fantasy stats. It is Cogs, then Jack Ross, trailing in by just 6 fantasy points. Anyway, McIntosh also impressive, and Josh Smiley doing a nice job. So, pretty even spread at the top. Hopefully the Tigers can keep going and make it, 5 out of 6 wins if they secure this one. Dean to star in AFL 26, the movie. It's so funny, but that probably could be a potential thing given the amount of IP these movies make these days. All right, Lawler got it out of the guts. Sent it forward. Bolter put the tackle on. Richmond will get a second stoppage, but it will be inside their forward 50. Good start there. Ryan again got it down. Lawler once more. Tried to break the tackle, but got the handball away. And then not the kick from his teammate. Inside forward 50 still. The pressure is on. Bolt a little handball to Lynch. Lynch just along the ground. Then picked up by Banks. The super sub kicks the goal. Sammy Banks. That puts it out to 27 points. That might be the game there. The Tiger Cubs are cooking. The senior players are doing their job as well. But the rebuild is absolutely accelerating. McAuliffe inside 50. Morris Jr.'s there, but Mansell takes the grab. All of a sudden, if he puts this one through, which he's not going to. I was going to say, we can almost put the game to bed and start to kick away. But let's go one step at a time. Short kick to Stone. His kick out of defence, poor. Intercepted by Nathan Broad. He's got a man in the goal square, all on his own. It's Hugo Ralph Smith. Oh, came out at the football. Didn't quite meet it. It's still going to be a Lynch goal. Huge. Margin 34. The Tigers are cooking. Oh, just held onto the football long enough to get it to Ross, to drill the ball to Morris. Dare I say it, this is a percentage booster for the Tigers now. The margin is 40 points. They have accelerated in the final quarter. Put the game to bed. And just keep going. Ross, his kick was smothered by Cornelio, but Smiley, beautiful, almost hit Ryan, but it didn't quite. McIntosh will be first to it. Got the handball away. McAuliffe, now Bolter, runs to 30. It's another one. It's a procession. This is huge. Jeez, you would not read about it for the Tigers. Ross inside 50 Banks. It's just clearance work from the Tigers. The centre clearances have been nothing but extraordinary. That's going to go off line left. One behind, maybe missed the lot. The 5-star accommodation is really starting to pay off here. And the business class flights for everyone. Oh, they're under the pressure, the Giants. There was nothing there, and they still drop the mark. And Richmond will get the free kick. They're under the bump here. They are crumbling. Oh, I don't think that's going to come back enough. Don't think that's going to come back enough. Lynch from outside the paint. It's bending, but not enough, as we thought. Oh. You can't be doing things like that. There's just been too many walking goals for the Tigers. Oh, the pressure. Beautiful. They can't get a clean possession away, GWS. They're just constantly under the pump with tackle pressure. There's Briggs. Goes inside 50 and Mansell takes the defensive grab. Just when you thought the Tigers couldn't quite get away. They just continue to. Lawler, handball to the front here. McAuliffe loops a handball in towards the middle. The Tigers should have not lost that football, but they did. As the Giants go forward, Gibcus can't put the fist on Briggs again. Who's kicked it into the man on the mark or kicked it into his teammate. I don't know what happened there. But the Giants won't get a shot here, and that is just good work from the Tigers. Kelly from the stoppage again. Pressure by Richmond. And again, they do not let the clearing ball get away. Ryan, just did well. Drew the man and allowed Smiley some space. He's run down. Gives away the freebie. Deep for Toby. Even he can't mark. And the Tigers repel once more through Brown. They'll come back. Oh, Roaston, he's got no juice. Morris, look at his speed. Oh, that's high. Silly, Sammy. Morris, take that. And then go. Lawler's away. Look at this. Open forward. 50 for Sam Lawler. Can have a bounce. Can have a second bounce. Can we go the dribble kick from here? Oh, you better. You betcha we can. Sammy Lawler, you ripper. Get in. Even the Giants fans were excited about that one. What a gun. Just dribbles it home from deep in the pocket. That is simply an extraordinary result. Richmond by 53 points. And now Gibcus has it. Just look at Smiley's. Didn't go back off the mark quick enough or far enough. Long footy. Top of the square. Cadman marks. It's been a poor day from the Giants forwards, Aaron Cadman included. Should be able to finish this one here with a goal. Get that margin back under 50. Get that man a bit. Ross from the guts. Big name Curvis. Put the bump on Toby. He didn't. Gonna have to win the football here, though. Rouston. Oh, you're never getting away from that man. He's got a grip. The vice grip of Nane Curvis. Banks. Put the tackle on. As did Brown, and Toby can't get clear. Look at the Richmond pressure. Genuinely stopping the Giants in their tracks. Ross clears it to Nane Curvis, who put the fist on and then the tackle on. He should be rewarded with a free kick. He is. Sends it high inside forward 50. The siren sounds. The Tigers don't quite get the 100 points everyone was hoping for. But what a result. Great win for the Tigers. It's a thumping win. Yes, the feet of all of the fans. Richmond celebrate. There's Gibkiss and Tyler Young. A couple of Richmond youngsters. What a result. A 5-1 final term. Richmond just kicked away. And made it a 47-point margin. Extraordinary scenes. Canelio probably still gets your number 1 rated player on the ground. Jack Ross, 93 ranking points. Excellent as well. And he did lead all comers on the ground. 21 possessions. Jack Ross. What about the clearances? Sure, he had like 10. It's 6 clearances to go with his 21 touches. And it was plenty of Giants. Smiley, I thought, was pretty good as well. He had 7 contested possessions from his 10 touches. What a game. What about the goals? Did I miss the goals? Who kicked the goals? Canelio 3, Rioli and Lawler a couple. And singles to Trainer, Lynch, Bolter, Banks, Mansell, Campbell, McIntosh, Nankervis, Ryan, Taranto and Ross. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 individual goal kickers from our 15 goals. That is extraordinary. What a performance from the Richmond Football Club. A great win for me. Yes, Dion. He's excited. Mouthguard's still in and everything. Should have taken it out. Right. Tigers kicked away. Great win. Great result. No press up because there's no journos online for me. Apologies for that. But yeah, what a fucking result. What a fucking result. Where does that put us on the ladder? That, I think, is what everyone wants to know. Let's have a look at top stats. Yeah, look at that, Jack Ross. 21 possessions and a goal. 21-1. Huge. Look at that. I received more than 11 frees, generated 20 inside 50s, and had 4 defensive spoilers. Look at that money. That's paid off our good work. Taranto and Prestia out for a couple of weeks each with hamstring injuries as we look at the roster. Conditioning. Who's back? Maybe Taj Houghton is back. Jonty Fall potentially gets the game. What's the ranking of my Sammy Lawler? 76. What about Smiley? He's 69. I need to really up these guys. Get them more ranking points so they can be really high quality level players for us. But you know, there's still improvements to come. Ball is banging in game. Damn, son. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. What's going on with Luke Trainer? What's he got a giant head for? Samson. Macintosh. Oh, Harry. Look at the Harry head scan. Oh my goodness. Need to have them train to improve, but if you train them, then they are fucked for in-game and you play like shit. I mean, maybe there's some sort of difference there. Like, it's interesting. Like, you can literally just do this, right? Like, it's stupid. You can literally just click on a player and just, you know, up every single stat by like 100 to the max. I don't understand that. That you can just hack it. So I don't get it. The values on this screen represent the weighting of skills that are increased each time a player levels up their overall rating. The higher value, the higher chance that skill has to increase when this player levels up. Oh, hang on. Is that right? The values on this screen, okay, represent the weighting of skills that are increased each time a player levels up in their overall rating. The higher a value, the higher chance that skill has to increase when this player levels up. Right. Right, so it doesn't really do it. So, like, here, the fact he has 100 sprint means that it's just going to increase his sprint every time, right? That's what I view that as. Like, what's his actual stats? Like, does Mansell have 100 sprint? See, he has 89 sprint. Right, okay. So you can't just, like, insta boost everyone to 100. I see. So that doesn't that's not what it's not exactly as OP as I thought it would be, which is okay. It's given away 42 free kicks. That's crazy, dog. That's crazy. That's so crazy, dog. Would be stupid if it was. Yeah, for sure. Where does that stick us on the ladder, by the way? 15th. But look at this. Look at how even this season is. You are one game away from 7th. And given we have won 5 of the last 6, like, we're a genuine chance here. That's crazy. I mean, that game was a percentage boost, but our percentage still sucks. It's because we got smashed by St Kilda. Who else did we lose to? I think we lost to Brisbane. We lost to Carlton. We lost to North. We lost to Port. Lost to Gold Coast. We beat Melbourne. We beat Essendon. We beat GWS. We beat Hawthorn. And we beat West Coast. That's our 5 wins. So we're yet to beat a good team based on the Sims. And there really is quite a clear top 4 here comparatively to the rest. Especially Sydney, 10-1 at the top of the tree. Who's kicked the most goals? And where is the highest rated Richmond player here? Harley Reid's kicked 8. That's crazy. You know, that's actually so wild that my highest goal kicker is Morris. And Mansell. And Lynch. And Campbell. And Lawler. They all have 7 goals. And Nank. It just shows you the even spread of goal kickers. Like, when I first saw these, simulations, and, that, you know, they average a goal a game, I was like, there's no way that that's accurate. And yet, based on my team and my players, like it's pretty wild that, yeah, like my top players with the goals, you know, like it's all 7. Like there's 6 blokes who've kicked 7 goals. Even the mids, like I thought the mids would have done a bit more, you know. But I've literally had like 30 players kick goals this season. That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9. 29 players have kicked goals for me this season. That's actually wild. I've had less players kick less goals. I've had less players not kick a goal than I have had I've had players kick a goal. It's pretty wild. What about possessions? Do I have anyone up there? I don't think so. Jeez. What's my who has the most disposals? It is Tim Taranto. It's at a Hundy possessions. Taranto, Ross Dow, Hopper, Nank. Mitch McGovern with 6 goals. Only has 3 in the last 6 years. Or you mean Jeremy? Probably Jeremy. What do you reckon? Clangers. Oh, the leg. That's bad, man. 58 clangers from 102 possessions. This guy stinks. CCJ. Wild. Like 1 in 2 possessions is a turnover. That's crazy. All right, gang. I'm actually going to leave it there. Purely because it's fucking late. How many games did I play tonight? 3? Giants, Bombers, North. Yeah. Something like that. 3 of each. Yeah. Any sort of difference of feeling of the game after the update? Yeah, low chip. The player momentum is much better. Like, they don't get stuck as much. Like, they get the ball and they sort of accelerate really quick straight away. That, I think, has been the big improvement. YouTube gang, I'm going to end your stream now. I'll be on Twitch for another 5 minutes or so, and then I'll jump off. So, all the very best, YouTube gang. Thank you for being here.